Well, happy Friday. Welcome to Fri-Yay, where we're going to talk about the good and the bad and the ugly and maybe the better of the things that we want to plant in the garden this season. Doesn't necessarily have to be annuals, it could be perennials, it could be anything. Could be fruit trees, could be trees that we just want for maybe possibly shade. And let us know what you guys are doing in your neck of the woods or out of the woods, like near the ocean that some of us are near. But welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Diva. So blessed that, you guys came early and were in the side chat. I'm just like stunned. Thank you so much. That has just touched my heart. Um, for those of you who don't know who are watching the replay, my name is Carol. This is my channel, South Florida Sunshine. It's a little bit of everything in the sunshine of Florida. And tonight, anybody who's on panel or in the side chat, we will be basically picking each other's brains on what might be good in our zones to put into our garden and what maybe we might want to put a pass on. As for me, if you ever watch any of my videos, I think I repeat myself when I say I'm not a huge fan of annuals because I don't have time to babysit them in South Florida. I like a lot of perennials, and I am working on my fruit trees right now, which have a fungus among us, them. So not all of them, but one that I was kind of hoping would do a lot better during the dry months, and instead somehow it got just enough moisture that it did a fungus, and that was my lychee. Oh, it's okay. My dad never said you had to be, have a huge brain to pick. He just said pick brains. That's how you learn stuff. He was the biggest brain picker that I knew. Um, everyone make oh, thank you about clicking the like. So as for my garden, it's really gonna be slightly neglected, but at the same time, I'm going to try and drop passion fruit seeds. Shh, don't tell my husband. It's a very prolific vine once it gets going, but it's very helpful for pollinators in the garden and just happens to give fruit, and it doesn't need a lot of pampering. So, and it looks beautiful. The passion flowers are just amazing. Right now, I only have the purple passion flower seeds, so I am actually wanting the native. Since it is spring mist, if anybody has the maypop seeds, I would like to try some of those because that is the passiflora that you see in teas is the maypop passion flower. Let me see if I can bring it up for those who didn't see it last time. And whenever you guys are ready to come up, just let me know. I know it's early in the evening. We're always kind of a little bit slow going, and then it gets going later. All us night owls are still waking up. Okay, here we go. Oh, interesting. It's called the Passiflora incarnata is the one that I want, the maypop. Interesting. Now I wonder, that's weird. That's the purple passion flower vine, they call it. I'm really confused. Passion. Maybe if I put in fruit instead, it'll pull up the other one that I have. Sorry, I am not looking at side chat at this moment, so anybody with a wrench, if something comes along looks funny, do feel free to use it. Yeah, that's when it came up. Purple possum. I couldn't think of I don't know why I couldn't think of possum. Actually, they have one, it looks like already. Interesting. Like ready to go. Is that? Somebody already started it. To start it myself or to buy a start? That is the question. Growing zones are in ground 9 through 11. So let me pull the purple one up. Isn't it a beautiful wildflower, Homestead Aquarius? Welcome in. I know, I'm honest like that. Don't tell me anything you don't want somebody, you know, to know that, if it's really bad. No, I'm kidding. No, I know how to keep stuff to myself. You're hilarious. Unless it's gonna harm someone, then, like physically harm, I don't keep those secrets. I ain't gonna be an accomplice. In my younger days, I rolled on May Pops and bought May Pops for $10 installed. Oh, really? Cool. You popping popcorn at the moment? That sounds good. I wish I could have some. Garrett, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, so Homestead, then I'm gonna need some of those seeds. I still gotta get a P.O. box. Down here the P.O. boxes are ridiculous. This is I can't pick my brain, but one time I picked a boogie. The ghost pig. Yeah, that's not good. Actually, I don't mind like when you blow your nose and it feels like it came out of the sinus. It's like, relief. I can breathe. Like I couldn't do that for the longest time, not to be gross, but until I had my sinus surgery, I could like not blow my nose. It would blow backwards or just stay in there. It was horrible on one side. Aid, welcome in. Hey, Cornfed Life, welcome in. Good to see you guys. In near. Thought you might be too busy. Are tired that are bald and may pop at any time. Yeah, right? May pops. Yep. My pops was pretty good. I have to say that. He put up with my nephews for a long time, even in his 80s. Did you finally get your see? Yeah, down here they're pricey down here to have one. So, yeah, I'm not sure. It's hard to keep up sometimes, Trish, when people are coming in quick. I totally get it. Either that or send me some and I can throw it in the send me some immediately, Homestead Aquarius, and I can throw some in for Diva in her package. But then that means that'll be delayed a little bit more. I still have to get a card. Do you think? I have New Year's cards. I was thinking maybe I'll do a New Year's, or maybe I'll do like Diva and do a short on Spring Mist and just put it in a Christmas card and cross out like no, that would feel wrong. Can't cross out Christmas. Oh, was he talking about how funny? I didn't know that. Oh wow, I haven't seen you in here in a long time. Hey Bacon. Yeah, I've been well. I've been here. Just different. Just changed my channel name. More fitting of my life at the moment. I still have the other channel, but it's not active right now. But it will be eventually. Thanks for stopping in. Did you find so much? Let's see. I've learned so much this last growing season. The importance of knowing the use of for each type of crop. Examples are I will grow a Cylindra beet for juicing and a bull's blood beet for grilling. Cool. Now, are you see the 30 somethings threw me with this whole Blackstone thing because down here we grill over straight up fire with a grill over it. But I get it that it is like a grill at restaurants. But the first time I heard people talking about grilling, then I saw that I'm like, yeah, down in Florida, we have those, but we'll have them at church. And the setup was usually you would have one of those outside for the cook who was making stuff for after church. Yeah, I heard that right. Tennessee is a lot friendlier. Oh, thanks, Gear. That was yeah. Come back if you can. I'm here. Second lesson is knowing if it's to eat fresh or storage. I will grow Quick Star kohlrabi for fresh and Kosick for storage in the fall. That's wonderful. You're jamming. You are jamming. Now, what would you not grow again that you've grown because it doesn't, serve a purpose really for your family anymore? Hey, Mama J. I clicked on your video, but I will watch it later. I didn't realize that I think it's yours. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Mama J just put out a video. She's starting the single seed challenge. And man, a bunch of videos I think just popped right after. Yep, there she is. So if you guys get a chance, and if you aren't subscribed to Mama J, she's at 596. There she is, starting her. Gotta support each other. Hey, TN Bushcrafter, good to see you. I hate Blackstone. There you go. Okay. Yeah, TN's a kettle griller, but I think he does. I don't know if he does charcoal and wood. TN, which one do you do? He's like a major griller. Dual smoker. Nice. Wonderful. Yeah, I have to be careful with the peppers because, again, my son, he grabs stuff. So if I've got anything that's somewhat hot, not sure that I have any seeds for passion flower to send out. Very low chance. I didn't save it. Okay. So you got to wait for this season. I understand. Just dig up a start maybe and wrap it in a, wet paper towel and some aluminum foil. You could send me. I'll pay you for it. That'll get it. That'll be easier than even seeds. It'll be started already if you could. But that's a big ask. But I would pay the shipping for that. And if it's too much trouble, just don't send me none of that poison ivy with it. I don't want no Alabama poison ivy. That's the only thing. That's one thing we don't have to deal with. So yeah, in June will be. Cool. That sounds awesome, Garrett. I was just over giving support to Independent Money. Indy has some really good musicians that go on there. You should go on. Do some of your stuff. I'd love to hear it. Oh, thank you, Diva. That wasn't to put you to work. It was just I actually was looking at her video, but I had a countdown of like 10 and saw that the video was longer, and I was like, let me wait and when I can give it more attention. Hey, Misha Lee, happy Friday to you, girl. What's up? Misha Lee, she's a pretty singer too, and piano player. Multi-talented people here on YouTube. Don't smoke, mostly with wood and charcoal. Morgan, you coming in under your name instead of your threads and jars, huh? Welcome, welcome. How did you guys all fare with that outage, by the way, before we get into too much of the gardening? It did not affect me, and I had one of those carriers, not AT&T. For everyone in chat, you might go. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. What you just alluded to is now going to be stuck in my head. Are you doing a puzzle? Cool. Let's see. I will never grow spinach again. Uh-oh. Why is it saying that? I hope we don't have, the H'ers that we were talking about getting into stuff today. My Google password, just a request for it just popped up. Out of the blue. Let's see. I will never grow spinach again. It's stupid. Instead, I will grow bok choy, pak choy. Wow. Listen to you, girl. Sound like you got the seed catalog open. I cannot even say some of those. Colors there, heat and cold time. Yeah, exactly. I totally well, see, that's I have, chaya, so I don't have to grow spinach. The only thing with chaya is it always has to be boiled first before you use it, but it is so much healthier than spinach. I was wondering, what's the tattoo one? Immediately, I'm thinking of the plane. Oh, that's wonderful. Good for you. Yeah, see, I wish I could I've gotta get into more of my studying again in the garden, but I just kinda gave up when it wasn't going so well to get out there. Because you know what it was? It was like with Malachi this year and with him being kinda destructive if I don't give him attention when we're outside, plus him being uncomfortable because that's daddy time usually is outside, and so any kinda change with that, I mentioned that in our walk, he can get weird, like, any little thing can kinda set off the balance, and he can go and just tear some stuff up. So winter came, which is our planting season, but of course the days are shorter. So you don't have as much time. So by the time I would have things done in the house with him and think, oh, I'll get outside, it was pitch black. And I was like, that stinks. Narrow down which carrots to grow for quick, fresh harvest, which ones for juicing. Awesome. Oh, you make your own kimchi? Mm-mm, talk to me. Yummy. I like kimchi. I just have to be careful with it. Too much of any of the fermented foods I don't do well with. What's interesting is Prep For It was saying that, she's got something going on with her thyroid and she doesn't do well with that or alcohol. And that's interesting because it's the same for me. But then I thought of my diva and, I know she likes her little special drinks, even though, they're low carb. Not many, and she seems okay. So I'm not sure if it's thyroid related or just metabolic in a different way. I'm not sure. I thought it would be liver related. It's a relaxing thing to do. Yeah. Tall growing ones for spring, the shorter dwarf bush. Cool. Yeah, peas down here, way south. I usually have to get them in winter. Mm. Oh, hey, Sean Tuber. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Good. Thanks for coming in. Hey, how to garden? This will be my first year making. Oh, okay, you're gonna first year making it. See, I have to have a soy free one though. So I use coconut aminos for where they use soy. You're too funny. Whoops, let me get it. I like fermented grapes. Yeah, that's a ferment a lot of people like. I wish I could do something with that. Welcome in, How to Garden. Hope your stuff went well today. Hope your planning's going well for your market garden too, because that sounds way cool. So we're just talking about the things that we would keep or not keep in our gardens. The one thing that I had that I will not that I wouldn't even recommend unless and I've said this if you've been in my chats before, if you're in South Florida, unless you have the extra room for it, the strawberry, they call it the strawberry tree or the Jamaican strawberry. They only call it that because the flowers look like strawberry flowers on it, but it's really like a Jamaican cherry tree, tiny little cherries. Yeah, it wasn't the tree grew huge so fast and the fruit that it was putting out is this small and it doesn't keep. And it tasted to me what it tasted like is if a cocoa plum. I could go and get a cocoa plum off a hedge and it's got about the same flavor. It reminds you of like a little bit of just sugar. It's like a sugar shot. Or some people say like cotton candy. It kind of tastes a little bit like cotton candy. You just kind of pop it out of its skin and eat it, but it's so tiny. Hey, oh, I'm so glad you subscribed to me. Thank you. I put up a light for you and made it brighter because I figured if you said that, then maybe other people are having some issues seeing me too. Oh, key lime pie. Yummy. I haven't had a really good piece of key lime pie in a while because of being gluten free. Let me see. What did I miss? I have vegan and non vegan. Oh, okay. Yeah, because sometimes they use the fish sauce, right, Mama J? I can't use that either. Can't have anything to do with the fish sauce. And I know Koreans have a lot of different versions of their kimchi. They have even one that's like white kimchi or something. I only found out because I was watching a movie where the people were Korean in it, and they were like this one woman in a group was subjugating herself to another woman who was higher up in rank because her husband was in the military and he was ranking higher, and it was like a military wife circle, and she offended her, and then the woman by put her in her place by saying, you can come over tomorrow and help me with I need my kimchi made. And the woman just shut her mouth for a second, was like, oh, I'm in trouble. And yeah, that was how I found out they have white kimchi because she started asking which type she wanted. Hey, welcome in, my Renaissance grandma. Good to see you. Hope I don't miss anybody. You guys are I'm so grateful for you coming in. Oh, thanks, Mama J. So appreciate it. I really do. I think I have been subscribed to you for about that long too, but I really need to. It's so hard to go around and just celebrate everybody and give support. Oh, you use what? Fermented what? Okay. How does that work? How do you ferment shrimp? I mean, that sounds authentic, like super authentic, but is that what you make the sauce out of, Diva? Okay, yeah, the fish sauce. Okay, so that's the one for pescatarians. I think I missed something that Tien said. I don't think just my Renaissance grandma came in, but I don't know if you got that one or not, Diva. Yeah, I messed around and bought. What is spoon tomatoes? I've never heard of that. He will have them for years. What are those? That's kind of like our Everglades tomatoes are really technically they're like a weed down here. I was actually having to pick out the ones that were coming up all on their own from just the tomatoes that I didn't get and went into the ground, dropped on the soil. Thank you so much, though, Mama J, for your support. I so appreciate it. Uh, oh, you're so cute. We buy. Oh, okay. You buy it for a minute. Okay, so you make your own kind of fish sauce. Okay, that makes sense. I know, like learning from a chef just to make the stock out of those, like not to ever throw out your shells. Like if you're pre-peeling shrimp for a recipe, the shells go in a stock pot. You make shrimp stock, but you have to rinse those shells too because sometimes they're preserved with sulfites. Yeah, I should do that. It's probably like an Everglades tomato. It sounds like it then, if they're really, really tiny, like a tiny tom. The Everglades tomato, though, pack a lot of flavor in just a tiny little tomato. You know. Hmm. Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, they're like our Everglades. They're adorable. Like as far as in size. Okay, let me show it to everyone. Let me show the class. Doo, doo, doo. One day I will get my slides and stuff going. Teacher in me so wants to be able to do that. All right. Here we go. They are very tiny and they're indeterminate. So yeah, crazy. Yeah, then they are similar to our Everglades tomato. That's what ours do, right, Glenn? I've got a thing in my garden in 2023. Oh, the fat groundhog. You really want to eat a groundhog? But people are keeping them now for pets and stuff. I didn't know that. Like that you could eat them too. Yeah, blueberry size. Mm-hmm. Yep. Our Everglades are like that too. I wonder if they're somehow related. Be interesting to know if they are. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. I am so impressed though. Like Shawnee, your research that you did for your garden is unbelievable. Like unbelievable. Kier, maybe you can put out a little picnic table like that one channel and put some corn on it and whatever he went after last time, maybe you could just put that out and see if he'll come for it and then you'll have your groundhog meal. Or you'll have a money making channel like that other guy who made like a little groundhog haven for the groundhog and his family. I was like, who would have thought of that? See that? What was it eating on last year? Oh, they've been eating them for decades. I didn't know. Hey, I told you. The place that I grew up was the mall. Um, you know, I'm more a town and country girl than a country girl. Sadly, I wish I had more. Okay, cool, Storms. Diva, whenever you're ready, you guys, can come up. I really have big hopes for this year's. Here, let me put it up. For this year's growing season, I'm holding back from ordering berry bushes from Stark Bros. Yeah, make sure you really check um, you know, their reviews. But even then, it's like there's so many fake reviews out there. Stark Bros has been around for a long time. I kind of like looking for people. Are they in like your state, Stark Bros? I like looking for people on Etsy who actually have what I want, who are in my state. So I know it's already assimilated and it's not going to be like a huge, huge shock when I get it into my backyard. Let's see. It robbed me. I want to. Oh, what? That much? I am so glad we don't have groundhogs. And I am so glad that people are eating the iguanas because I would be losing stuff too. But thankfully, not tomatoes because I only grew the Everglades tomatoes. There she is. Ah, welcome, Miss Diva in the dark. There she is. My friend.
I wasn't paying attention that you'd sent where you'd sent the link to. So
Oh,
I'm sitting there
okay.
going, well, she's not setting the link, so I will get busy and I'll share everybody's channel.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I said it in the beginning. I sent it to everybody in the group.
There was a couple of times where I refreshed the page because I was also trying to pay attention.
Look at you, all curly
on.
cute. It's pretty.
Thanks.
Pretty.
Yes, it was just air dried today, so.
I like it. Yeah, see, mine's all
Oh, very cute.
Same thing. Oops.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm
going.
I look like I'm going bald, though. That's the only thing because my gray is coming in and I have like absolute white in certain areas, it looks like. And it looks like I have no hair there.
Oh,
Roasted.
I noticed that with my eyebrows.
Oh, yeah. I would like to get those tinted just to see what it'd be like. But I don't think I'd ever want to go and do the eyelashes. I don't like that idea of somebody near my eyes like that. I watched some. Go ahead.
I did it.
Really?
Oh yeah, I used to do it. Yeah, I used to have the eyelashes and the diva nails and all that sort of thing. And
love it. But I mean, did you get the eyelashes
one at a time? Yeah.
Yeah. I would do that part. I would do that.
Would take a long time to do. And then, especially I'm
Well,
just trying to share it.
hello,
Hey!
Hey,
storms, radios, and cats, and deep in the dirt. Thank
Do,
you
do, do.
for coming up.
So
Ed,
I'm
my
just I'm
pleasure.
just setting it up so that I'm sharing it out on my page. So
Thank
I've got the
you.
eyelashes, but they didn't last very long. Like they would just,
Mm,
fall out, la la la. And then um and
Hey,
then
Bud Files.
cool.
they started to go out, and I was talking to people about, what can you do to, build up your eyelashes. Now, I
Thank
wear
you, Sean
glasses all the time.
Tuber. Thank you, hon. Appreciate it. Go
And so
ahead.
I was wearing just cheaters, and when I'm doing my makeup and stuff for shows, I'm at a distance. I wasn't wearing like full-time glasses at the time. And so then I
Mm,
was asking about mascaras. And so I went to a store, and
yeah.
I say to the lady, I say, okay, I'm looking for something that would, help my eyelashes to grow.
Mm-hmm.
And so she comes up, and she's looking, she goes, okay, let me try this. And she's putting some on. She goes, here, take a look. Apparently, I don't look close up at myself very often, because I think I had two eyelashes here and three in right here, and maybe, I don't know, maybe four on this. And so here's this woman who did not look shocked when she saw that I had this many eyelashes, and at the time I should have just said, well, I'm a sad case, and walked out. I just said, okay, well, let me just think about that, because I thought, I'm not buying, a $40 mascara because when you wear those other eyelashes, it makes all your regular eyelashes fall out.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's scary. I was actually thinking
Hmm.
about that today, Shawty, about the tattoo. The only problem with tattoos on your face is you can't take MRIs. You're
Mama
not supposed
Washington. Hi.
to. Oh, hi, baby girl.
Oh,
That's sweet. So sweet. Yeah, you can't get MRIs, so I'm always a little leery that I would go and
no.
do that. And of course, that would be the day that I get knocked out cold and have to go to the hospital and they throw me in the MRI.
Why can't you do an MRI?
I think it's got metals in the ink that respond to that heavy magnet that you're going through, so it can cause
Hmm.
scarring in the skin. But I didn't research it
Oh,
well. But other people with tattoos, I think I've heard that from them too, that they can't be go through the
wow.
MRI because it's basically a tattoo that you're putting on. Like it's just your
Right.
eyebrows or
But
the eye.
what about regular tattoos?
I'm looking that up now. Let me see. MRI.
Because
My
people, like, people are tattooed up the wazoo
Yeah, it says rarely
and the wazoo.
tattoos. Yeah, rarely. Yeah, there too. Rarely tattoos or permanent makeup might cause swelling or burning in the affected areas during magnetic resonance imaging exams. In some cases, tattoo pigments can interfere with the quality of the image. So even that, like
Oh.
rarely, like who the heck wants it burning your face? Like that sounds swelling and burning. So you come out and you've got like huge eyebrows that are now like scars inside the
Mm.
tattoo. Oh, he did? Okay. Yeah, it is inside his mouth, so maybe that's a little different. He's got that barrier in between. Man, I don't think I could handle that kind of pain, Shawnee, on the inside of my lip. I don't know. I hope they like really numbed him up good, or maybe he just has a really high tolerance for pain. Meh, I don't buy
Um,
into that. I've installed MRI tats all over. Yeah. Did they throw you in there? Let's try it out on TN. Mm,
Let's test
mm.
the skills, see if he did a good job or not.
Yeah, let's see what it does. Let's watch each one of his tattoos and see if they change at all.
If it disfigures him, we know he messed up.
That's how I felt, Dung. It sounds like a really good reason not to get a tattoo. But,
Uh, I'm
I
just gonna
need to see the research. Huh?
I'm just gonna do a confession to Shawnee. I've been waiting to come up to say something to her about this, but Shawnee, I sent you those seeds, and I was pretty sure that those were the Italian pear style tomato.
Uh-oh.
seeds. But then there was a thing in my thoughts that went, maybe those weren't. Maybe those aromas. So you might have aromas. And if that's the case, so if it starts to grow and it looks like aroma, it's because it is aroma. And I'm sorry, I
Oops.
might have sent the wrong seeds.
Oops. Not that we ever mislabel or forget to label things as gardeners.
Oh, never, ever,
Mm.
ever have. So yeah, I loved watching Shawnee, her in-depth reasons on why she's doing what she's doing. Like that's
Yeah,
fantastic.
that is.
Most things that I'm not going to grow is just because I suck at growing them. So,
Indeed,
things
there is
like
that
things like
too.
onions.
Things like annuals for me. No, that's basically a whole garden.
No, I'm having juice, Shawnee.
Oh, you're
Orange
having
juice.
juice with your
Trying to
popcorn.
get over the flu.
Oh, she got them
Oh,
already. She
still.
said they were well packaged. So
Mhm.
there you go.
Yeah.
You'll find out soon. It's a
I
fun
know.
mystery.
No, I had
Yes.
the flu, and I'm trying to restore all the, you know,
Electrolytes and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it did end up being
Mhm.
the flu, like Randall and his family had
3
to.
days of misery. Yeah. I mean, today's the best day I've had, so I'm assuming that it's out.
You
I
did really
usually have it
well
like
for the flu.
I usually have it like for 24 hours or 48, something like that. But
Yeah. Yeah, Mom and Jay, my husband has one, and once he kind of got into we almost we went to one Bible school class, like Bible college, and he got into Deuteronomy and what it said about how like the Jews could not be even buried in their burial grounds if they had tattoos, because the thing that set them apart from the heathens was they didn't. And all the heathen religions would tattoo their bodies and stuff. So he was like, I'm not even going to go and get mine recolored, even though it's faded. He's like, and that's him. Like, that's what he's convicted about. And
Yeah,
that's what it teaches, like it teaches that if you're convicted about it, then you stick with that might not be somebody else's conviction.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. She's doing her lows. She was slapping that bread around today.
I was slapping that bread today. I don't know. I think it ends up being, close to 20 pounds when it's all together.
Wow.
Because I make them, I make basically 2-pound loaves with each one. So they are pretty big. Ooh, Fiskars.
Nice. Nice, Gear. I want are they the little ones you're talking about that have those, they're so cute and they just have the tiny little, I want one of them. I like Fiskars. That's what we had in my art room. I would always order their scissors because they would hold up
Yeah.
compared to other scissors for the kids.
So expensive. I've still got
here they're reasonable. They're pretty reasonable for
really.
how long. Yeah, for how long they last here, because we also have other really name brand stuff. Yeah, that does sound good, doesn't it? How to garden? Everybody's like, yummy bread. We all want bread. Give us bread.
Yeah. I wish I
That's all.
could I wish I could send it. Oh yeah, these are the ones that I
Cool.
well, we actually want
Mm.
real bread, not that crap in the blue wrapper.
Exactly.
no.
We want the real stuff.
No. Yeah. There we go. These are the
I
5/8.
Totally agree. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Oh, they're like, yeah, I have that. I have them, but not. I don't know if mine are Fiskars.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And I have a cheapy backup brand backup pair that I got at like, maybe the arts and crafts store when they had a little section for gardening.
Yeah, at our country brand name store here, I think they're usually about $35 just for that pair. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
At the big box store, they do have
I agree.
they do have sometimes a set. So when the set comes up for sale, I buy it because the set will be about close to the same price.
Mhm.
And then you get the big pruners and you get the small, and I think you might get a third thing. And
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just like, how
for the
many more
set.
pruners do we need?
I
Just
know.
because I just want
I
the
know.
hand ones.
I
But
want
when
just to
they
use that thing that they sent us, the Saker, and just prune. If I have to use the loppers, I'd rather just use the Saker that they sent us because it's so
Yeah.
much easier than.
Yeah.
Are you co-streaming
Yeah,
Yes.
you can. Yeah, you can too if you want,
as
Barry.
well?
Open up. Yeah, get some
Might
hours.
as well. Woohoo.
Woo woo!
Oh,
Do it, do
speaking
it.
of hours, I have this friend. He worked for. He used to work for the legacy news media here. I'll just say it, CBC. And I met him years and years and years ago, while I was performing and hosting a festival, and I was just mesmerized by this man and his ability just to say stuff off his head, right? And so we've become friends, and he's moved back east from here, and he's got a channel. I can't describe what his channel is about, but he was saying, "Hey, I'm almost gonna get monetized. Yay! I'm gonna get the
Mhm.
Lamborghini." And I said, "Oh, that's great." And I always go, "Do you have the watch time hours?" And I thought, well, of course you would have the watch time hours. And he goes, "Yeah, I've got 8,000."
Yeah, I love it when that happens. I know.
Who has watch time hours that are far beyond your subs, right? It was
Yeah.
like,
Well,
and then he
was
goes,
he live streaming or no?
No, it's
Ah,
just the niche that he's in.
okay,
Um,
gotcha. Gotcha.
yeah, and he's super eclectic in
Mm.
what he does put out there, and of course it's because he was a radio host, then it's about music. So if you go, oh, you want to
Oh yeah.
know about certain people and stuff like that, but then he comes back on in our conversation. He goes, oh, he said, scratch that. I'm not going to be monetized yet. He said, I thought it was only 500 that you needed.
Hmm.
You go, who has 500 subs and 8,000 watch time hours? He goes, apparently people who watch my
Wow.
channel don't subscribe.
Yeah. I saw some of them on mine, and that's why I
Yeah.
said it today. I'm like, hey, if you're watching me and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I felt like such a YouTuber when I said that.
I loved it. I loved it. I thought, man, she said it so calmly. When I try to say things like that, I always like kind of make it seem like I'm awkward. If you really want to support me, you could subscribe to the channel because it would help me. You were just like, la, 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 la. And I thought, Carol, look at you. You need to say that at every single live.
I have to go back
And
and
maybe,
rewatch it, and maybe I should say it at least on my daytime lives for sure. Like an intro, like a little
yeah.
intro for people who are just tuning in. Hey, Gardening Warrior, I'm glad you could make it. We've missed you. Good
What
nap,
I missed something. What does Barry do?
hurricane,
TN said Barry does. What?
cleaning out, fridge. Oh, wow.
I do a
Okay.
lot of things, but kind of curious now.
He
Yeah,
does. Barry does.
what Barry do? What? Yeah, I missed that too. I'm not down there. Yeah, I was gonna say, Shawnee, we had Falcos and my husband just didn't take care of them. They rusted to bits and he ended up tossing them away instead of us trying to rehab them. But that was like a few years back before I knew really what he had. Pete Canaris uses Falcos, and I think he even puts it on his videos that that's what he uses. I like what Tien said though. He said Fiskars is like a really old brand from Sweden, and he's been able to have them replace his stuff because of the warranty. I didn't know that, Tien,
Wow.
about the warranty. That would be something my dad would have done.
I've never had to do that though.
Yeah, they usually just last. Yeah, I have what you have gear, and I love it for just about everything. Like when my um, mulberry starts to go a little kooky after I've trimmed it back hard, it's just the right size to come in and get those quick shoots that have come up during the rains here.
Yeah, I agree, TN.
Oh, how's my? It was fine. You know what's so strange is I had the best shot I have ever had. He was a younger dentist, and I actually thought he was using like a technique, doing a pressure point. And I even asked him, I said, were you doing like a trigger point or a pressure point on me or something? And he goes, no, all I was doing was pinching your cheek. So you thought of that instead of the shot. I said, well, it totally worked. I didn't feel the shot going
I
in.
was
I just
taking a
felt
hammer to your head really hard
I
so
was
that you
slapping
wouldn't
you in the
feel
knee.
the shot.
Hey, stop that.
Right? I was hitting you in the shin with this hammer to distract you. Mine actually went
I
it
need
went
that.
well. It still was a little bit uncomfortable, but I did kinda use, a little bit of TLC cream, which is not actually the letters, but I used a little on my neck so it would chill me because I get really, like that at the dentist, ready for the pain, and
Yeah.
then my
Exactly.
body's sore afterwards.
I
Yeah.
probably caused it quite
I'm
a few want to quit, you know.
I
Yeah,
am
the Barry has more hours. I didn't know that.
Mm.
Oh, well, because he did the 24-hour stream. That's right.
oh
Yep.
yeah.
Hey, it's just a
Yeah.
hobby. I'm not
Like
worried about getting
like a
monetized.
maniac. You maniac. Totally agree about views versus yeah. It is kind of crazy that way. Like it doesn't make any sense sometimes. Hey Dan, welcome in.
G Mama Grows is joined over on
Wait.
mine.
Oh, wonderful. Hey, G Mama Grows, what's up? G Mama grows hard in the garden.
Mhm.
When she added that, I had to improve my skills on the typewriter. Oh, hey, Texas Lala, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Whispers from the Dark. I haven't seen you in a while.
CQDX.
What does that mean?
Calling all stations or calling any station.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's over on yours. I was wondering. I was like, I haven't seen you in a while. Well, because you're on
I
berries.
don't. Is he on
You're
mine? I
berries.
don't know. I'm not looking at mine right now.
Yeah, the little there's a little paper clip to let me know they're not in my chat. And
Yeah.
yeah, when you knew what that meant, I figured he's probably in yours.
Yeah. So I'm
I,
just grabbing
Oh, I'm
G Mama
so
Grows.
whoopsie. That was so rude of me to assume that you were male. I'm so sorry.
it's all right.
Sorry, lady.
First time I think I've ever seen that channel, but welcome.
Welcome. I've seen Whispers from the Dark in your live, I think, before. In a long time ago. That's why I said, "Oh, I
I
haven't
could be
seen you
going
in a while."
senile too, just not remember. I'm
Well,
sorry,
you're coming
listeners.
off the flu. What's
Yeah.
up, J3GS? You've been going all day. I'd drop it, or Marine could drop
I
the
know
link if
I
you
saw
want.
I
Drop it
saw
like it's
him.
hot.
He's been going all
Yeah,
day.
I will.
Well, I don't know, and he even helped me with mine so much this
No.
morning. Thank you, J3. Y'all must be sharing again because I can't. Yeah, I'm putting them up if I see them, hun. If they're not just greeting each other in the other chat, I'm putting them up. I have a pair of solid steel fiskars, post hole diggers. Wow. I still have my daddy's post hole diggers that are probably from the farm. They're that old. But I can't say that I use them that
Aw,
often, you know. But yeah, some of those things, the
wow.
biggest thing that bothered me was the handle snapped on my dad's hoe. I broke his hoe. That sounds so bad. But yep, I broke daddy's old hoe. She just snapped. Just snapped her under my care. That was just made me
It
so
snapped
sad.
under pressure.
It just snapped under the pressure of me working her. Yep. Made her work. Oh,
Just a
yours would
minute
probably yeah.
here.
Yeah. Well, I always look on OfferUp and Craigslist because some people will get rid of grandpa's tools and not know what they're getting rid of, including gardening
Right.
tool. Here, shut it. I'm not giving anybody one. Do y'all see boob?
No.
Barry or me? Maybe it's me. Maybe it's Barry.
I don't know. No, somebody came in and said I'm giving boob shot. I'm like, no.
Wearing a shirt, thank you.
Yeah, at least I'm wearing a shirt.
J3, I sent you the
Hey,
link
girl.
via Instagram.
Oh, thank you for doing it that way. Appreciate it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Thank you. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Hi, I appreciate it. Carolyn, I was watching your. Oh, you changed your name? Or is this a different Carolyn? I'm I'm sorry, Carolyn. Let me go switch over to my channel. See if it's different. Carolyn. Doo, doo, doo. Oh, oh my goodness. Okay. Carolyn, I'm a ding dong. Okay. Yes, it is you from DTG, but I had you confused for a second with a Carolyn that was in Shed Wars with us. Forgive me. Carolyn's a wonderful lady. Y'all check her
Mhm.
out. She's in North Florida. She is
Oh,
David the Good approved. She's a wonderful
hmm.
lady. That garden tool is funny.
I will go
I
and
know,
grab that
right?
link.
It is. It is so funny to just yeah. But my dad had one of the ones that was dual sided. It was like a regular, like a cultivator on one side and the hoe on the other.
Mm.
And it was just so useful. So I need to fix the handle. And it's wild to look at it too, because you know it's a flathead screw that's at the top where the handle goes in. You just one flathead headed screw. And it, of course, snapped on an angle, so I would have to cut that. I think I just need a new handle. But I
I'm
don't.
amazed. I've got a spade shovel that has a
I do
split in
too.
the handle, and it's one of those carbon fiber handles.
Really, and it's
Doing
still
all the
Wow.
wood
going.
shoveling with the thing. I'm waiting for it to snap, and so
Mhm.
far, I don't know.
Right.
It doesn't want to give up. So I'm happy. You know, be my luck, I'll pull one of those big rocks up out like we have here in the ground, and it'll snap right then and there. I
Well, I'm
tripped
trying to
you
put them
are.
up so you guys aren't missing anything from the side chat as I do
Yeah.
see them.
So everybody that is watching directly from Carol's channel, you're seeing all of them. But those that
Yeah.
are in my off of my channel or off of Barry's channel, you guys only see what's in that particular chat, but we see all the other ones.
Mm,
Hmm.
I don't think they see yours or Barry's in my chat on YouTube. We can see them because we're StreamYarding and the StreamYard puts it all together for us.
That has been my biggest complaint with the co-streaming. It's,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not being able to see each other's. That's why I'm trying to put them up. I learned
I
from the
see.
best over here, Mr. J3GS Farm. He's taught us.
Yes. Okay. I was thinking that they were seeing everything that we were seeing, but I guess they don't.
Thank
So
you for putting
he's
that
been
in the
good
a
night,
stream.
Ken.
he's been a
Yeah.
live maniac today. I
Oh,
think
good
I
night,
saw him
Stan.
twice. He was live. It's like, dude.
Are
Yeah,
all up.
he was
He's
on.
just very
He was on
helpful in
Carol.
the community. Yeah, in
Hmm.
the three. Nice. Good for you. Oh,
And
that's
happy
awesome.
birthday.
Yep. Happy birthday to C. 11. Malachi handed me a molar today, so he lost another tooth, 2 teeth in 2 days. I was like, no wonder why you've been a little bit cranky, son. And I'm so glad I had given him a little something this morning because he just was not himself. And then all of a sudden he hands me a molar. I'm like, okay, that explains it. That explains it too, you poor kid. As he just ran face. Oh, is she okay? No blood, I guess, because you would usually tell us. Aw, poor thing. Poor Essie.
Mhm.
Yeah, I came
Oh,
out Q and my well our DVD player, the where it pops in, pops out was like this, the front of it. Like that don't look right. Malachi must have gotten impatient and grabbed it and I didn't realize it. And he popped it off enough that yeah, it ruined it. It totally ruined it. So yep. Hopefully I have one in storage somewhere in the house. We can't no, okay. Even Duncan said, yeah. She can't see.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
That's what I
I was
thought
thinking,
because it was everybody in my chat that was kind of complaining, like, where is everyone, all these
what are
people
you
coming
talking about?
from?
What are you saying?
Who are you
Ah.
talking to?
Yeah, because I was just thinking because we're seeing them here on StreamYard, but yeah, they should somehow be able to connect them where everybody can see, but
Right. Yeah, that would
probably
be
takes a
good if
lot
they
of
could.
memory.
Yeah. Yeah. And also because we're using StreamYard, I don't know if YouTube would do that. I'm not sure if they could make a like, or if you could maybe get an add-on. Like, you know how Chrome has all these add-ons? Maybe StreamYard can make an add-on. I don't know if YouTube would even let them do that.
Right.
That says, oh yeah, I've seen those, the Ho and Ain't Easy shirt. Yep. I would
Now
never
there's
be
an
able to
add-on,
wear that.
but it's for OBS, and it takes it. It gets your chat and
Hey, Sweet Thumb, welcome in,
shows
hon.
it on the screen. But it shows it on the screen. Doesn't show it on the side panel.
Oh, good. She's
Okay.
fine. Okay. It shows it on the screen. Oh, like I've seen that where it just rotates. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. That's actually
Yeah.
how
As soon as someone says OBS, I automatically hear wah 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 wah
Mhm.
wah wah.
For sure. Me
I
too.
tried to work with OBS when we were using Jamkazam for music, and
Mm.
it was just a nightmare. Oh, it was something about the potato. Like it was like, well, we're using potato, but last time we were using coyote, and it was like, wow. Yeah, yeah. It was literally. It
Oh,
was using I don't remember what it was, but it was like we're gonna use potato, and you're like, okay, why are we using? I don't understand OBS.
yeah, it
Yes.
is way too
So
tiny to read on the phone. Although sometimes I've turned my phone this way and that's how I've seen yeah, things in the chat. So I leave.
I agree, Gear. OBS makes me think old body style of vehicles. Yeah, pretty
Yes.
much.
Mhm. Yeah,
But you
exactly.
understand OBS, right, Barry?
What's up, Johnny
Unfortunately,
Knife? How you doing? That's
I
Gear's friend.
got pretty
Good to
intimate.
see you. Thanks for the support, everybody. Make sure if you can hop around, like Diva has hers open. If you're subscribed, make sure you pop over, hit a like. Whoa. The cats were already going. They were ready. They're like, let's go. Let's go hit that like.
They're running through the house. They sound like elephants running through my house right now.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That's how I feel. I got the OBS. Oh, I totally understand. J3, you did me, as they say, a solid by coming up
Yeah.
today in my
And you
daytime.
were
Because
you were
really,
doing a marathon.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what
yeah,
that was. It was a
yeah, he
marathon.
did a marathon day. Just had a party over at his place. And if you aren't subbed to anybody you see in the side chat, please visit them and support each other. Because it's hard out in those YouTube streets. Get our hours and stuff. It's hard. Like
Just
it's
made me
rough.
think of West Side Story. Do 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 do, ba do 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 do, ba do
Wait,
do
let me
do
see if I can get
do,
my
ba do do do.
mic this off. It's like when you ask people to clap at church and you got, and then another person's like at a different beat.
Yeah, well, because there's the lag.
Yeah.
There's the latency that we
But I was like
have to
seeing
deal
the
with.
same
So
thing you were when they're like going, and they're doing that dance.
I'll be right back.
yeah,
Like it's a dance
okay.
off. We're going to kill you this way with a kick
Mhm.
and a slide.
Oh, thanks, Homestead Aquarius, for grabbing people's links there on
Yes.
Carol's
Thank
side.
you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're out of the bushes and Walmart too. Thank God. Thank God you made it. Walmart is
I
always,
know.
a little iffy
He
these
put in. He
days.
said, does anybody want anything from Walmart?" And it was like, ugh, I'm like 2 hours late. He's probably already home, so no point in asking him to pick me up some stuff.
Right? That would be so nice if we all were like at least that close that we could do that for each other.
Mm-hmm.
That would be great.
Yeah.
And at least in the
Yeah,
gardening
and
community, because we'd be like, oh, look, that big box store in blue has the trees on sale again. Aw, he's stopping in over yours.
Yeah.
So sweet.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that.
Oh, my shiny knife, it does. I'm not gonna put that up, but yeah, you sound like you could have a side job there. Hope not. Or what you're growing in the pine forest this year.
What's up with you?
What's up with you? I have to say we have pines, and it's so weird. We don't have them anywhere near the development. I think they took them out, but they left the strangler figs, which are extremely invasive and they can do all kinds of damage if they get near your house. Made no sense. Like, what? Keep the pines. Get rid of those. I'm actually
Mm.
wondering if the city made them keep the strangler figs because they're a common, like a native Florida tree, and they're also a larval host for a certain butterfly. So, but still, they are invasive, just like their name, strangler fig. I'm gonna bring it
Drink.
up.
Oh,
Yeah, it just
uh,
strangled trees.
Miss Barbara Washington, I did just send you a private message for you to read. I have not read it yet, but I just thought I would let you see it there. So was texted to me, so I sent it to you. That's my mom.
Yes, Mama
we're just having
Washington.
we're just having a private chat in front of y'all.
Oh, okay, no problem. Happens all the time. Let me see if I can get
Okay, she
that.
saw it.
All right. I'm gonna just add it. Some of you have seen this tree before, but how it grabs a hold of the other
Oh,
tree and then they get huge. Let me see if I
wow.
can go over to the page. They get huge. Uh oh, this is on X. I don't know if it'll come up. Oh, it did. Okay. There we go.
Good
Nope.
night. And they
Yeah,
didn't
once
take
I
those
sign
down.
in. Nope. No, and they get like banyan trees to where they come down and just form all these roots and they go around trees and strangle them. They come down from palm trees usually and they just strangle them. But ours lived. We have straight up sable palm in the middle of our strangler fig and it's still alive, which is very rare because it's how do you say? It's like parasitic, but epi it's the word that I'm thinking of orchids are, where they're kind of air breathing. They have aerial roots. And our neighbor, actually, I'll have to put it up. I'm going to look for the picture. Our neighbor's tree, he just actually trimmed it because the aerial roots were coming down and they would have hit our fence that we just put in. It's like, oh, dude, you gotta, or we're going to have to. Yeah, Barry. Oh, gosh, that's horrible. I can't put that up. Oh, thanks, Shiny Knife. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Did you see what Shiny Knife said about your name, Barry? I had to keep it PG. Trying to. It was funny though. Was that?
I guess I missed it.
I changed it.
That whatever he had said.
Oh,
Oh,
he basically said Barry Storms is a good name for that
An adult.
an
So
adult website.
right. I found it. Yeah.
Yes, and then of course Q named his first
I I
film.
didn't I didn't I didn't
mm-mm.
I wouldn't have read it that way. I guess I am
You're
simple-minded,
so
so
pure of heart. It's you would be the one in the movie that was like, put Maureen there. She'll be able to remove the sword. She's pure of heart.
Oh, I don't know about that. She has a little bit of a dark side sometimes. She does have thoughts of
Thank
like,
you.
"Oh."
Appreciate it, G Mama Groves. Oh, we all do.
Oh, thank you.
Ask Homestead Aquarius. He knows about my you know, sun farts that I wish on people who are very mean to me. Concentrated sun fart, Lord. Right there, please.
Today was a very trying day as far as people don't like.
Oh no. Be a good name for a weatherman. That's true. It would be an
Yeah.
excellent name for a
Yes.
weatherman. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. See, that's where I go, "Oh, yeah, that's really good." I would never think to you know, other stuff.
Right?
That's just I just don't go there. And I'm always like it takes me a minute. Somebody will say something and I'll have to blink. Oh. You go,
Oh my god.
you're almost a 60-year-old woman and you're oh, oh.
Oh. Hey! She popped over to mine. Thank you guys. I
Aw,
appreciate it. I just need, the likes and stuff
Lala.
just to put it out. Appreciate it. Text Lala.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
anybody have like something they're really excited to grow this year at all? Anyone?
I'm not yeah, for me personally, I think I'm excited but overwhelmed about this other garden plot away from my yard that
Yeah.
I'll be growing in. So that I'm excited about that because it's like uh it's just massive. So it's like we can do some real damage of
Yeah.
growing food that we can either give away or sell. And like to
Yeah.
be able to share it with people. That's the name of the game
Oh,
here.
Bob's gonna
So
put in the
um
strawberries. Yep. Hey,
Bob,
Bob. Bob's
hey Bob,
maybe in berries or
where
divas. He's floating around
where's
somewhere.
where's Bob? He's on yours,
Welcome
darling.
back. Welcome back, Duncan. Oh no, he must be on berries then, because he's got a paper clip for me too.
Oh, okay.
I don't know filthy what? No way. Clear as a bell. I don't even know why they say
Yeah,
that. Clear as a bell. Like what's that? Oh, when it rings. Got
probably
it. The tone.
like
The tone is clear. That's it.
ting, ting,
Ding.
ting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
fits
know that
right
you're
with the
lost. But I don't know where you are, Bob. You're
nope,
not
we
on
don't.
mine.
And we don't know
And
where you're supposed to be.
that's right.
We
And
don't
you're
know who
not
to
on
call.
Carol's. You know what, Bob? I'm pretty sure you're on Storms Radios and Cats.
Marigold. That's what gear will be growing.
Yeah,
It's such
I
a
see the little
mystery.
link icon in his name, so he must be on my channel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm lost
that's where
again.
it is.
Too funny. You'll find your way, Bob. Just listen to
We
our
found you, Bob.
voices. Come towards
Yeah,
the light of our
I,
voices.
I found you. You're at Barry's.
I should be in Rangoon. He's definitely lost then.
Uh,
Crab rangoon. I could have some of that.
Mm.
That sounds really good right now. I
I
actually was
don't know
gonna
what
try
Rangoon is.
it's those little purses with the cream cheese and crab meat.
Oh,
Yeah, and they fold them
oh,
and fry them,
Mm-hmm.
and they're delicious.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I can't have the outside. I was actually thinking I have canned crab, and I was going to look for a recipe to stuff that into the mushrooms, but make it like the crab rag. Is it crab ragoon or crab rag? Is that right? Hold up. I guess now I have to look it up. I haven't had it in so long.
Bob
But
said
you can
no
make the
crab.
dot. Rangoon. Yeah, Rangoon.
Rangoon, Myanmar. Meh, meh, meh.
Crab.
Myanmar.
I want to see if they made this one that I was thinking of in Ooh, yeah, they have. Somebody's made it. Just when you think you're being original. Oh yeah. I
Well,
was
you
thinking
got
for
fired,
Key.
Carol.
What? I'm fired again?
Bob fired you. Sorry.
Bob, I'm looking for a recipe. Don't fire me while I'm looking for a recipe.
Well, no, because you're trying to put all sorts of things in his Rangoon. He want to put crab in it, so he's like, "You're fired."
Oh, well
You
they
can't
have crab
fire her. She
ragout.
quits.
That's right, I do. Barry knows me so well. I walk. I walk. Once
I
I've
want
had enough,
before
is
you
it.
fire me.
I'm out. It's just my personality. I can only be pushed so far, and then that's it. I'm out. These look delicious. I'm gonna put the picture up. They look so good. And this is actually what I was thinking of doing, but it looks like they use breadcrumbs in it, and that's not something I can do with it being on
Mm.
keto. And you can't do almond, so you really, right? You can't do the almond
No,
flour, so you can't do the fake keto stuff with almond flour, like the fake breads like that. I've seen some lady who she must be the same way too. Like she can't do almond and she uses meringues. She'll make meringues for like pizzas. She'll put them on a meringue shell. All right, here we go.
Oh. Eesh.
These yummy. Those look really good. Crab meat,
Oh.
stuff,
Well, it looks
mushrooms.
like it's yeah, it's
But
stuffed mushroom.
it wouldn't be like that. Yeah, it's like a stuffed mushroom, but it's got the rangoon. Let me go back and see if I can find the other one that looked more like it was cream cheese. This one, yeah, crab
But
stuffed
these are
mushroom.
so good.
No, this isn't. They said it's
Go
like
if you
the
go one more, I
rangoon.
think that
Cream cheese, hold
okay.
on. Cream cheese are rich, flavorful, and downright irresistible. Get out of here, pop-ups.
Hmm.
Bubbling. But that does kind of look like crab rangoon, and then she added scallions to it, and it doesn't look like it's got the breading in it.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to try and do. Make it. Mm. Now I'm hungry. Always get hungry on these lives, it
Everybody
seems
gets
like.
hungry when we're on the live. We start talking about great food and what we're doing, and it's like, yum.
Wait, where's creative redundancy?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
he in here?
I was
Can I see him?
not
I
yet.
haven't seen him. That's why I
Oh,
was
Nope.
wondering because you all said you were
he's
hungry, and
been busy. He's
I
been,
thought of
yeah.
CR immediately. Thought of CR and all those trips to the fridge.
I'm excited about filling my arch. I hope it be lush and wonderful. Nice.
I want to go and live beside Shawnee.
I know, right?
That's
She's like really,
amazing.
really done her research. See, I would get overwhelmed with all that. I could like pick maybe two. I mean, my arch has kind of sat just as it is with even my grapes of trying to go up it. Oh, Q loves. I figured you would. You like all that the creamy stuff that Homestead Aquarius can't stand. Welcome, Berkshire. Oh no. Mhm.
One of the things that I last year is I bought some thornless blackberries and I potted them up. And I actually, even though I bought them kind of late in the season, they still produced fruit, not too sweet. Chickens mostly ate them. But I've put them in the pot, and then I've made one of my kind of tunnel wire racks around it. And
Mhm.
I would like to try to do something, some sort of topiary with it. And I think that would kind of be cool. And because what I'd love to
Yeah.
do is what Shawnee's saying, but it's like I'd love to put it over an arch, but because I want
Mhm.
to keep it and take it with me and then arch them eventually, I think that would be really neat to have blackberries, in a great big arch. So
Oh yeah, that
we
would
all need
be.
arch. I need arch support
I
at
need
my
arch
age.
support too. Yes.
Oh,
Yep,
she has
for
it written out
sure.
on a calendar.
That's awesome. You really are like a planner. I'm abstract random, not concrete sequential. Concrete sequential people are the ones that are like so well planned out. I am
Yeah.
not. I wish I could be. We look at you and go, how does that work exactly that your brain does all that?
Yeah.
And you can remember it too.
Rude.
Cool. Very cool.
Bob, it's only 7 letters. That's not that big of a word.
Yeah, those are
Yeah,
hard to get here down here because we don't have a truck to carry them to get them to our house. My husband was given a truck for work, but it's smaller now than the F-150, and it has that cab top, so that it might get scratched, so we can't risk it.
Yeah. Cattle panels here start, like, just for your small ones, I think they start at $130 a piece.
He'll let a cat
It's like
out. Be back.
okay.
Okay. $8 word. He gave you that was an $8 word.
Okay, so not
Topiary.
that big. Topiary.
Yes, arch support for the feet. Yes.
Mm. Who sent you seeds? Wickershire?
Looks like no, he's asking Q if she sent him seeds,
Oh.
and she's sending seeds out to Barry and him. I should have
Oh.
grown. I would love to do that and strawberries, but then it's such a short season for us, the strawberries.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, 'cause it just gets too hot.
it gets way too hot. Yep.
I'm I've just had, like, a friend of mine gave me some, the everbearing strawberries, and they're okay. But I went to a farm last year, and we were going there in the middle of the summer, and they were still massive strawberries, and they're Albion. So I'm
Mhm.
just waiting for mid-March at one of the
Mm.
nurseries here. The Albions will be out, and then it's like Mama's gonna go and fill up her bucket with some Albions.
Mhm. If it was mine, Sean, I would do it, but it's the work truck. I can't risk that getting scratched because
Mhm.
then we pay for that scratch. And so the Albions are like a bigger, are they like an everbearing kind of strawberry?
Yes, they're an everbearing. Yeah,
Mm,
it's
nice.
similar to what you find in the stores, like in the grocery stores.
Mm, okay.
They're
Yummy.
absolutely stunning. Yeah,
Oh,
so
I
that
want
is
some
what
really
I'm.
good strawberries. I see them do they're successful down here. It seems like more successful with hydroponic strawberries. We used to actually have a U pick near us, but they gave it
Oh,
up
nice.
because it's really weird. They have a strawberry place, but they must bring them in from somewhere else because they now don't have the hydroponics there. They must have it off site or they buy them from somebody local. They turned the whole back part where they used to have the hydroponic U pick into like animals and pets that not pets, farm animals that you can feed and then pets that
Mm.
you can like hold and it's really
Oh,
cute
so
for the
like,
kids. Like it gives
yeah,
them like
like a
a
petting
place to
zoo.
go. Yeah, kind of like a petting zoo, but it's set up like even nicer than that. I don't know how to explain it. It's to be. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's still there. Everything, all those U picks are just going. Oh, here it is. Going the way of. Oh, those are gorgeous.
Yeah,
They
that's
do look like store
like,
bought sprays. They're beautiful.
mhm. And that's like when I was buying, or when I was at this farm, they were absolutely amazing on
Mm.
what they looked like. It's like, and they were
Yeah, they
huge.
look gorgeous. Do you know what zone they go
Hmm.
down to?
I will find out. You can stop sharing, and I'll just.
Yeah.
Oops,
Okay. Whoopsie.
stop
Hold
sharing.
on.
There we go.
There we
There
go.
we go. Strawberry zone.
Just ties everything. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't tie it on top of his. Yeah, I bet. I bet it does make for a fun ride, especially if he decides to take like a interstate home. But my husband drives like a grandpa, so that part would be okay, but not strapping it to his truck. He's telling her, "You got pictures to prove it, ma'am?
Mm,
I don't didn't happen if you don't have the pictures."
hardiness zones 4 to 7, but I'm 9.
Oh,
So,
uh-oh.
mhm.
Let's see.
So I know I can grow them here, unless it's just whatever this site is. That was one of them.
Nice, Shawnee. She's done research on every single plant. You are just amazing.
You know, the ones that Janice sent me last year,
Mhm.
they're doing really well. They're still out there just as healthy as they were back in the spring.
Wow.
Wow.
So,
That's amazing. The strawberries? The
yeah,
crowns? Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I love fresh strawberries. I just finished our organic ones.
You know, well, the viewers didn't see this, obviously. Some of you are in our chat on
Yeah.
Messenger, but I
Yeah.
sent pictures of the Easter lilies. I'm really surprised that they're up so early.
Weren't they
Oh,
daffodils?
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely. Yeah,
daffodils. You said Easter lilies. You are
yeah,
still a little
yeah.
bit groggy from
Maybe
that
a little
flu.
bit.
Poor man.
I'll be all right.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I'm
Hey, GT.
good for you. That should help your soil.
so Albions, they also say they're a heat tolerant, disease resistant variety,
Nice.
but
JT.
again, it goes down to zone 4,
Sup, GT.
and even in excessive heat. But it's like
See, it
Not
is coming early. No matter what they say, it's coming early, and then it'll
yeah,
probably get a snap and
I
kill everything in certain areas.
yeah,
I
my, my my daffodils are up, and my other little blue flower, and the peonies have, broken ground as well. And then my other
Nice.
one, it starts with an F, and I don't know why, I cannot remember it. I'm just gonna go look it up here. Still, garden to-dos.
Not coming up.
Oh,
Where?
forsythia. So my forsythia, like it's like it just all of a sudden over like in within 3 or 4 days, it'll just be all yellow,
Uh-huh.
just the blooms, no leaves, just all beautiful yellow, and then it'll drop
Wow.
all those flowers, and then the leaves come. The forsythia. I just know it starts with an F.
Forsythia. Sounds
Forsythia.
sounds like it's really beautiful and like English or something.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
It's I do
Not
like
bad.
especially at this time of year where you go, nothing's really growing. Oh, except for the Daphne is like I walk in my backyard and it smells like a type of rose.
Mhm.
And it's just absolutely wonderful. Yeah, 4 to 7 for the Albion strawberries. That's what all I'm getting. Hmm.
GT, if you're able,
Well,
I'm gonna send you the chat link.
can I share this
I'm
picture?
emailing it to you, GT. What?
Can I share this picture?
Yeah, hon. Put it down. I'll
Yeah.
put it up. Hey, Callie King. Welcome, welcome. You're over in,
hey,
I
Kelly,
believe, Marines.
might be in mine.
Airtone 4. I don't know. Is our
Well, is it gonna work?
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's you're lucky, Wickershire. That's what
I wish the
happened.
picture was clear, but yeah,
Hopefully, it's all safe, like you said. It doesn't burn your plants. Oh, hi, Passamaquoddy.
Hey, Passamaquoddy.
Mm. Your spaghetti jar disappeared. What? Sounds really good. You might have been hearing things. What kind of things you've been hearing about? Is it, we didn't say we didn't. We may have been talking about seeds.
Are,
Maybe there's the
aw,
daffodils.
I wish it was a clearer
There.
picture, but the wind was blowing them when I took that picture. It's like they
It's
moved.
pretty though. So pretty because we don't get them. They don't come up here.
Yeah,
We
they
get
took
them in
off.
the.
no.
I mean, like in the area where they're at is over here in the woods. It's not my landlord's property technically,
Mm-hmm.
but and I did try to save some over and move them over here, but they didn't take. So
Oh, that's how I know the name Forsythia. Okay, my boss
But
used to
yes,
have a wreath. Mm-hmm.
so
Go
then
ahead.
it's like in the next week, this is what my tree is not this big. It's we prune it back, but it'll look like that, and then
Mm-hmm.
within a few days, all the petals fall, and then it turns into green. But it's such a bright, inviting
Mm-hmm.
thing at this time of
It
year.
is. I like it a
Mhm.
lot. It's very
But
pretty.
the Daphne is like hands down. When I have my farm, I will have patches of Daphnes all over the place, just so that, um, just because it's like it's February and you go and you can smell fragrance. I always love to smell
Mhm.
fragrances throughout the garden, and my magnolia.
Yeah,
It's been hybridized to be able to grow in a cooler climate up here, and that thing just
that's
smells so
amazing.
beautiful.
They do smell good, but I think I have an allergy to them. Not
Is
positive,
it?
but I think not. I won't say an allergy. I'll say a little bit of a sinus sensitivity. It's
Mm,
not a full. It's not a full blown allergy. It's just like little swelling, a little bit.
mhm.
But it's probably. I think it's gotten better because they started planting them locally. But when we would go up to Georgia and they would be blooming, my nose would start swelling pretty bad. I'd get sinus
Mm.
headaches.
Wow. Because it's so lemony fresh with a bit of spice. It must
Mm.
be in a
Yeah.
1 gallon jar and I use honey.
That's spaghetti in a 1 gallon jar.
Oh, no.
That's not good. Did you check the cabinet? Like, I've done that before and caught it in time where I thought I put something in the fridge and instead I put it in my spice cabinet back in the spice with the spices, like the jar
Or,
of whatever that was
or I
open.
or I put it in my fridge. I
Mhm,
might, it's like you just absentmindedly put it into a cupboard that it shouldn't be.
mhm. Coffee, sugar, rice, flour, all there but me. Oh, no. Oh,
Oh,
no. Oh, it don't fit in your okay,
oh,
it's that
in the
big.
cabinet.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I
Hey,
think she said it was a
Passamaquoddy.
1 gallon. 1 gallon?
Yeah, 1 gallon jar.
Mm.
Hmm,
Okay, so it's not the fridge. It's not the kitchen cabinets.
interesting. Where would you
We
have is it under a blanket that you were crocheting?
I'm just gonna take my spaghetti with me while I'm gonna
I'm
go
just gonna
crochet.
put this down. Oops. Get distracted, start
Yeah,
crocheting.
I've done crazy things like that,
Me
It's
too. Me
it's
too. That's why. I totally hear it. I would do it.
yeah.
And red buds. Callie King, good to see you. Forsythias and red buds bloom at the same time. Oh,
Oh,
pretty.
I don't know what
I know. I was just thinking,
red buds.
I've heard of them, but I
What's
don't
a red bud?
remember. Let's look up red bud.
Let's look up
Red
red
bud.
buds.
Red buds. Eastern red bud tree. Oh, they're gorgeous. Oh, how pretty. I want one. Hold on. We're coming
Oh
for you.
no, oh no.
I want one. They probably
I
are
don't
not in
wanna
my
see
zone.
it.
I don't think they're in my zone. I may have looked them up before. Oh, night,
Okay,
Trish. I hope you have a
Trish, you
great
have a good
night.
night too.
Good night,
Thank you
Trish.
so much for hanging out and all that you do.
Yes. Thank you for all your support for both of us and for Barry too. Thank you. There's Redbud. Oh, you can make Redbud syrup?
Red
Wow.
Oh,
Those are pretty. Aren't they
Yeah,
pretty?
yeah.
They remind me of like a
oh,
cherry
it's so
tree
pretty.
a little bit. It's very
Those are
pretty.
all over the place in Kentucky. I've got a couple over here.
How do you do the Redbud syrup? Do you tap the tree gear or do you make it with the blossoms or something else off the tree? Because we have people that make I'm trying to think what it's called.
Oh, yes,
It,
they're edible, the blossoms.
oh, oh,
You know what?
pretty. I bet that's
Another
a
tree I look
beautiful.
forward to in the spring is the dogwoods.
Mm.
Is the scent is just it just fills the air and it's
Because you're over at Barry's and some of the people are over in mine or Marine's side chat. We're triple streaming. Wow. Woo! We're wild.
because
All
we're
right, Barry.
multi-talented.
Yep.
I think I stopped your stream here. Oh, no, it's still going.
Okay,
Just
hon.
I'm not seeing
Yeah.
Passamaquoddy in there.
Is there edible? I think she's in Barry's.
She's
She
in
went to
mine.
Barry's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you make it with the blooms. Okay. So you could do syrup or a jam, right, Duncan? Because that's what they do with beauty berry here. And it's like,
Ooh, I
Oh,
it
like
really,
jam.
it doesn't have much of a flavor, but they turn it into jam because it's edible. I think it's just
She
because it's so
found us.
pretty. Oh, look at there she is. She's like, okay, there you are. Hello, everyone. I
um,
found the peoples.
so GT Junior, my mom just said that
Mm,
she sent me a private message saying that you wanted to know what it was, and it's an Albion strawberry, and they are an everbearing, and they grow all through the entire year. They get really, really, really big, and they will grow in Zone 4.
Hey, Michelle, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you coming in. Barry's in his little black square.
Where's Barry?
I mean, rectangle.
It's cute.
Yeah, because that the usual suspects were over here in my chat, and then we have people coming in on Marines and people coming in where you were, Passamaquoddy. I think Michelle Mitten just came in to Barry's, I
Hey,
believe.
Michelle.
Yeah.
It's good to see you,
Michelle
my
Mitten,
friend.
prepper veteran.
Yeah.
I've
Y'all
never
should
met
check her
her.
channel out sometime.
Yeah, I need to see if I'm following her from your chat last time.
You're welcome. You're
Oh,
welcome.
that's so sweet. She caught it. I missed it. I'm sorry, GT, that you were
I
asking
know.
about.
I missed it too.
Let's see. I'm going to search. Okay, go search. I hope you find your spaghetti jar. That would be unnerving for me too and drive me
No
kind of
kidding.
crazy.
It would just be like, where the heck is the spaghetti jar?
Aw.
We miss you too, Michelle. Definitely.
More than welcome to hang out with us anytime.
Yeah.
We're usually
Definitely.
here. It's usually I start off the weekend at 11:30, then Maureen does hers at 10 Eastern, and then we've got Barry at 9:30 Eastern. Are you going to stick with the 9:30 Eastern for you?
Yes.
Okay. Are you feeling better to where you think you can do your Sunday now?
Yeah. I believe I'll be fine.
Yay. It's like get to hang out in each other's basements and, play party games and stuff like we're
We
kids.
spend the weekend between the three of us, and I can only
Right?
make berries. If it's an early family dinner, if I'm finished
Yeah,
early,
that
then
is your family dinner night. Yes, I always.
Mhm.
Oh, how pretty. We don't have wild violets here, and we don't have dandelions. I would love to try that.
You don't want dandelions, but you might want to try that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't want the soil that brings about dandelions, but I'd like some dandelions since they're medicinal.
But they're so bitter
They're
tasting.
greens. Oh, the greens. Now
Bitter is better. That's what
It is
the
better.
doctor
Bitter
says.
is
Bitter
better.
is better for
no,
you.
she's
Better
working on her
for
house,
you.
so yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you bought a money pit. Nice.
Yeah,
yeah.
but
I'm
she's
sure
really
mine's a
come a
money pit.
long way. I mean, Michelle's come a long way. I know she feels like it's a daunting task, but I really believe that she's come a long way. And I'm proud of her.
Cali King, I don't know.
Mhm.
I've done that flight out there before. I I wouldn't mind though. Now getting to know a couple people on the West Coast. That would be kind of fun.
Mhm.
Malachi would have to be older because there's no way he would like that flight at all either. Unless we drive.
Mm.
Maybe I'll just sell the house and get an RV and take the kids with me and see America. I always wonder how people could do that. It's like, yeah, I need a
Well,
job first online.
that's what Justin Rhodes did with his family.
Yeah, well, he raised the money for that thing too and had a lot of
Yeah.
support before he just took off. I don't have that. I
Yeah.
don't have Justin Rhodes support. Kind of. I don't have that cushion. I wish I did,
That's
so I
right.
could go get a schoolie and take off. Here in
Mhm.
the construction. Oh, yuck. Well, at least it's jobs.
Oh, or your
Oh, you mean
channel.
at your house? I'm sorry. Sorry, late night
My bad.
brain. Shoot.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go and grab your channel, Callie.
I bet they're so yummy for them. I bet they love them and they're so good for them. Really. Yeah.
And I'm gonna post it on mine for people, and then I'm gonna come over here and post it on Carol's. Y'all go and
thank
check
you.
out Callie King.
Oh, yeah. Well,
King.
Kelly, I just visited you for your live the other night when you were outside. I was telling them about that. I thought you meant for real. Like, when you guys all
Yeah, that
coming
was
out to
like
California?
that's what I was,
'Cause
oh.
it's like,
There,
oh,
I've posted it. I've posted your channel on mine, and I've posted it over on to Carol, so people can go and
oh,
click on that and
Thank
look at it,
Oh,
Kelly.
and
wow. Okay. So
and
I go to my
subscribe
homepage.
and make sure you watch.
Yep.
You go to your homepage.
I went to my YouTube page, the homepage, and it shows 2 live windows. That's weird.
Ah.
Yeah, right. I the Gypsy Soul,
Welcome.
right? I know. Or it's basically the creative soul that we could do that. But then I'm also a homebody, so that might, I don't know.
I used to, but I
I
got
don't know
so
how that would
tired of
work.
moving around that, yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
oh, that's funny. I'm
you
so
can
much
always
like you,
run
girls.
us. Yeah. Are you? I'm sorry. I was just
I
gonna
want to go.
say she could play us while you're doing your work. Feel free to play us like we're the radio. Just saying. If you want to keep you company. We
Right.
can't hear
Well,
you
you guys,
cursing. By the way, we
yeah,
can't hear you cursing, Michelle. In case I know how those jobs
right.
go sometimes.
You
Go
guys
ahead.
could do the talking, and I'll be quietly in the background, just doing "Girl from Ipanema." Do 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 do. You're supposed to talk do do
Hello,
do do
welcome to the
do
live
do
chat.
do do do
We
do
are appreciating our side chat so much this evening. Thank you very much.
do
Would you hit the
do
like, the
do
subscribe? Make sure you
do
go
do
and visit all my
do
co-hosts while you're
do
at it.
do
We're here to
do do
talk
do.
about what we will put in the garden and what we will never put in our gardens again.
That was
Oh, she
awesome.
found the
Oh,
spaghetti.
awesome. Yay! Found the spaghetti. That could be a game. Hide the spaghetti jar. Did
Oh
you
my
find it?
gosh. You got to find her. You got to put up her post.
Hold on. Shawnee wanted to know if you're growing something specific items for your chickens this year. I am like behind.
Yeah. I was going to answer that, but
Okay,
this,
home
like,
base. Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming. Pat McCartney, I'm coming. Home base. Oh, yeah, I need a home base too. I found my spaghetti. It had pushed in the back of my whiskey. Oh, okay. I wonder. Well, it wanted to
but
go
she,
in there and have a
but
break.
she hasn't
It
had
just,
a, it didn't
yeah.
have a drink. She hasn't had a drink in 6 months.
Well, maybe that spaghetti wanted one. It's just wanted a little
Hmm.
cocktail. Said, I'm gonna go hang out with those people over there. They
Mhm.
have fun.
Yeah. So Shawnee, um, I think what we're just going to do is I did go I went and bought it's some sort of sprouts. But when I've tried to do sprouts for my chickens before, like I'll just do the little
Hmm.
like what I've seen where you just do a little pat of them.
Yeah.
But last year I just kept I had some street wheat, some wheat from a store fell on the ground, and so then they gave it to me. So it was like, yeah, I can feed it to my chickens. So I thought I'll sprout it all. But then it just got rotten. But my daughter, we were talking about it tonight. So the one little bag of these kinds of sprouts, I think they're sunflower sprouts. I'm gonna have her do up the trays, and so it'll be things like that. We'll just take whatever kind of extra seeds we have, and I'll just make little pads of them and then throw it out at them, because once they can't come out anymore to the garden, once the garden is in, well, actually it's the pre-garden they can't come out to, but once things are big, then I've taught them that if I go shoo, if I say that, they know that wherever they are, they need to get out of. So
Oh.
they've learned shoo, they learn chicken, so they know certain words and certain commands. And the other one, and I do need to get it on film, is when we go good night, they all start walking up their gangplank at bedtime. They know it's time for bed.
That is awesome.
Sunflower is so good as microgreens for. Mm-hmm. Yep.
For the
I
self
think I
and the
have some
chickens.
that I need to sprout. I think I do.
Yeah. So that's what I would like. I would like to do these ones that I just bought yesterday.
Yeah, I've heard that before, Billy. Yep, you should pre-apologize for making your own fish emulsion because that's gonna smell lovely. That's just like this putting a thing of swamp water too right next to
Yeah.
somebody house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mine is my poo poo juice,
Yep,
and it's
poo-poo
like,
juice and swamp
I'm
water.
sorry,
You're about
everybody.
poo-poo juice.
Yeah, you go
Yep.
every Monday. The neighborhood is gonna smell rank.
Mhm.
Mm.
I
But
finally,
it
we
feeds
just,
my plants.
yeah, I finally, my husband just full on threw my whole 5 gallon away. So we're those people that just cluttered the landfill because I refused to open it because I hadn't opened it in so long. I grew more and more afraid of mine, and it just disappeared
Mm.
because,
Billy, you stink.
yeah, it was so bad. Yep, the full on stinkage. I don't know.
I
Maybe he
just
did empty it. I don't think he would do that. He might have emptied it for me because he can handle it. He can't smell much, so. Oh, thank you. I didn't get to put it up. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you put it on yours, and so I brought it over to mine so that
Thank you.
Alex can see it. So yeah, I can teach you how to have. Well, I'm in the
Oh,
city.
cute.
I'm a city girl. Like, why are you?
Mhm.
He said, "You're awesome, DB. You're gonna have to teach a city boy about having chickens." And it's like, yeah, I'm a city girl. I'm not a country girl. Well, I'm becoming a country girl, but it's easy to have chickens in the
Mm.
city if you're loud.
Yeah.
So you're
Yep.
town and country too, like Carol.
Mhm.
Exactly.
She's
Yes.
better at the country
Yeah.
part than I am, though, and I can't have chickens or fowl. Stinks. All I
That's
can have is,
awful.
like, a rabbit, like, maybe 1 or
Couldn't
2,
couldn't
maybe.
couldn't you do what are the little teeny
Quails, no, I
tiny
can't. They consider them
okay.
game birds. I asked. I should have never asked and just bought, and then nobody would be the wiser.
Here's
Because
what you do.
quails
Especially with
are so yeah, they're so quiet. Quails are quiet. They're not that loud.
Here's what you
no,
do.
people wouldn't know.
You get
Mhm.
some velvet, right? And you make little bunny ears and you stick them on top of your chickens. And when they come around and say, "You can't have those chickens," you say, "Those are bunnies, sir. Can't you see their ears?" Even put little a little cotton
Yeah,
ball on their butt.
yeah,
Said,
that might
"Those are
work.
Good guy niece.
rabbits."
They're rabbits. They're just little rabbits. I don't know why he's pecking at your foot. I think he's just no. We haven't fed him. He needs to eat. He just gets that way. It's his teeth. He has
Yeah,
a tooth problem.
I just would go ahead and get them anyway, and then if someone comes, that's when I would
It's
this
true.
is the bad side of Maureen. I gotta go, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I will remove them, and because the
Mhm.
chances of anybody ever coming, and especially if you got quail, the only thing is with quail, you're gonna
Mhm.
have to have, 5 to 10 just to
Aw.
feed one of you.
The chickens get stolen out there, Kelly King, or just basically anything you put outside? Because we have some areas like that where things get just taken. Like as far as
Mhm.
pots and stuff, they can't have chickens, but in the city and stuff. Like if they
Mm.
put out plants, their plants disappear. And pot and all just had a plant out there. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Little bunny foo foo goes
Little
chirping in
bunny
the
boo
city.
boo chirping in the city.
It would pick up the field mice because they like mice too.
Mhm.
Yep. The chicken bunnies, I mean. Pick up the field mice and bop him on the head with his little funny teeth that stick out like a beak.
Ooh.
Oh, oh, I've heard that. My parents snuck some in on me, Mama Washington. I thought it was fried chicken at first until I realized the anatomy was just not right. I looked at it and I was like, that doesn't. What piece of
Yeah.
chicken is this? Like, is this a thigh or a leg or a wing? What is this? And of course, my 16-year-old sister and my brother were there, and they're like, hey, it's not chicken, it's rabbit. And then I think I might have gotten very upset from what I remember because I
Mhm.
remember that meal and I don't remember much from that time in my life other than making like forts and watching cartoons. That's about it. Oh, and hitting that bully when I was in 3rd grade that was in 6th grade. Hey,
Whoa.
Hedgehog Homestead. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, hey, hedgehog.
So how about that, Mama Washington? Did you ever cook them,
Did
buddy?
you ever do? Do they know? Do
I've
they
never
know?
I've never eaten
Ever have
rabbit.
any Maureen, you ever have any weird cravings for bunny? It's strange. I have a taste for bunny suddenly.
They
Bunnies.
did, yeah. Wow, maybe they could I should get them and just say that they're, like, to take care of the bofu toads, or the bufo, I mean, toads, the cane toads in my backyard. Maybe they'll figure out how to flip them on their back and take care of them. I'm sorry, this is just what I needed to protect my
Hey,
dogs. "Ma'am,
hey,
you have chickens." "No, these are frog killers. They're taking care of the stupid
if
cane toads you
Maureen can train her chickens the way she does, you could train them to flip that thing over and peck at its belly.
Yep. Mhm.
Tame rabbit
Tame
is
rabbit.
a white meat. Yeah, it looked just like chicken. tasted, I guess, similar. I don't remember the flavor. It was fried
Ooh.
like chicken.
Oh, there's your answer there.
And it comes out.
Um, okay, I'm saying, did you cook it for our family or did you cook it later in life? I just want to know if I was alive when you
Was
cooked
it?
it.
Yeah, was I
Because there is a
present?
big gap between my siblings and myself. So was
Yeah,
it
yeah.
in the time frame? Was it in, before the late 60s that you cooked this rabbit? I have to go.
She's laughing so hard right
You really
now.
want the answer to this
It's
question?
like, yes.
Oh, I probably would eat it. My husband ate. We were at some kind of shishi pupu restaurant,
I'll
and
just
they were
put it
serving.
in.
It was listed as
Oh,
a
no, I can't.
saddle of rabbit. Saddle of rabbit, and you're like, what the heck is a
Saddle
saddle of
rabbit.
a rabbit?
Yeah. Laura, I'll send you the link in the email you the link.
Tell me that you served us rabbit. I've never eaten rabbit, mother. Oh
Oh,
my gosh! What the
oh,
heck?
oh.
What did you make it? What did you? Wow!
How did you do this to me? I need
Parrot mother,
explanation.
because I thought I was a rabbitless
There's the
rabbitless
answer.
eater. She bought it from the
There,
Wiggins. Hey,
Oh,
there's the
nabbit them Wiggins.
score.
I've had rabbit. Yes, I have.
okay. See, he's had it too. Rabbit's great
There's the
eating
score.
fried rabbit and biscuits and gravy. Okay. I don't know
There's
if
the
I could.
store in Hazard, Kentucky. It's called UGO or something like that. Then what they do is they buy like overstock and stuff. And was walking through the meat section, and I'm like, "That's some weird looking turkey." It didn't have a big
Right?
package, and it was rabbit. And I was like, "I almost want to buy that." And then I saw
Right?
the price. It was like, I don't want to buy it that bad.
Yeah, I think Whole Foods might have it. There she is. Miss Laura, welcome, hedgehogs,
All
home fed
right.
to the chat.
So you know what the saddle of rabbit is, right?
Mm-mm.
It's that
No.
back area
The back. Oh,
between
okay.
the two legs, the meaty back.
Mhm.
So where the saddle would sit, you put a saddle on a rabbit. It's a very
Oh, she's
beefy
so
area.
funny. Surprise, surprise.
Yep.
Hmm. I like. Oh, okay. Is it just a different flavor to it? I would. Wouldn't Wild Rabbit have more of like a gamey? That's right. Shut up! Shut up! She just ruined my childhood. I don't know what else I've been fed now.
Hey, Diva.
At least you didn't have iguana down. At least mom couldn't get a hold of iguana, so it's pretty.
No kidding.
It's pretty tame. Pretty good. Pretty okay. You're okay.
I couldn't
I
sleep,
don't
so
know if
here
I'm
I am.
okay. I don't know.
It's the back straps. Okay,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah.
what they call it. The saddle. Yeah.
yeah.
Is it better? Is the saddle better than eating like a leg or?
It's got the most meat on it.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they usually put them together though? Like, can they do like like cut the rabbit in half, like how it's long ways? Can they cut it in half and do quarter
It's
it?
very hard to do
What
that.
the heck?
So, usually the
Sorry.
saddle is that.
It's like a tenderloin.
Yeah, it's
back?
like we're okay. You got the spine down the middle, and then you got both sides. So yeah, it's kind of like the tenderloin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay,
Hmm.
wild rabbit is darker meat. That's interesting. I wonder.
Kind of like turkeys. Turkeys are usually darker meat when they're wild. too.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's probably
Now, is
because of what they're eating.
Yeah, probably what they're eating.
Mhm.
It now is wild turkey good eating? Because some people say yes, other people say no.
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet.
Okay.
I'll let you know if we get
You
one.
guys have turkey season, so your brother will probably.
I've had it. It's pretty good.
My
Yeah.
brother-in-law will probably try it
Brother-in-law.
this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always forget it's Chris's brother, not yours.
Yeah.
Blood wise. In my
Hmm.
childhood, a pet rabbit would roam the yard. Oh, how cool!
I've
See,
never.
I would love that. Never heard of a tame rabbit before like that. It's good drinking. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a tradition at with my uncle and my cousins are all adults. They do a little tradition where they all have to do a shot of wild turkey on Thanksgiving and go gobble, gobble, gobble. Super mature. Super mature. Kind
That's
of fun.
great.
Yep. I prefer to sip my wild turkey and not take a straight up shot of it. Burn all the way down.
Yeah, that would.
Let's
That
go
would
for
for sure.
Oh,
Hey, pass
my
me card.
Oh, honey, I am so sorry. Like all of
Wow.
them at
That's
once?
horrible.
Goodness. I'm sorry, Passamaquoddy. That's rough when it's all of them at once. Could have like spaced it out a little bit.
Yeah. Plus, she was a kid at the time.
Little. Yeah, it's traumatic for a child to leave and then come back, everything's dead, and you're supposed to eat it. Like,
Mm-mm.
that's the thing too with my kids. How would I gotta break them in. They're used to grocery store. Okay. Wild turkey breast is yummy. Is it darker
Oh,
than the
she was only
white?
11.
Oh, yeah, that's old enough to remember and also be emotionally attached to those
Yep.
animals. I'm so
Mhm.
sorry. So sorry.
Yeah,
That's
I've
a
thought about
not
getting rabbits. Like we had a pet rabbit, like we just had a lop-eared. But
Mhm.
she took a liking to my husband, and any of us that would come around her, she would growl. He was the only one that could pick her up, and
Mhm.
yeah, she was like, I don't like any of you other people, only like the man.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's harsh, to the third
Mhm.
power.
Yep.
But it's like, I don't know if I would eat rabbit. I probably would, but
Yeah. Well, you've
it's
already
they're
eaten it according to mom, so that's already done. Check. Check. My thing is fixing them is like doing the freezer camp thing, dispatching. That would be the hard part for me. A rabbit, like with those big, big eyes, looking all
Mhm.
sweet and fluffy.
If I was hungry enough.
Oh yeah, if I was hungry enough, you
Yeah,
bet. Absolutely. It's just the time when you
yeah.
could choose between doing that or going over to your Publix and picking up a chicken. Like
Right.
I think Fluffy can live a little longer. Publix has a sale on
On good chicken.
good chicken.
No,
Well, speaking of somebody who's done it,
Yes.
yeah, I could do it again. It's not easy, but
Yeah. Oh, I remember Chris was not liking the turkeys when you guys were moving. He was
right.
not because he had to help you with that because they had gotten what so big or something.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just yeah.
You had to break them in hard on the farm life. It was just
Mhm.
all of a sudden, right? Because you
Yeah.
guys had sold. It was at the point where you had sold the house and you were having to, or it
Yeah,
was
we
before
were
you
having
put it.
to. We couldn't get rid of the turkeys. Nobody would take our turkey,
Oh,
and the rabbits. Nobody wanted our rabbits, so
oh
we had to
wow.
dispatch them.
Wow.
Wow. See, now that's something you could offer members only, Laura, if
Mhm.
you would do members. Oh, lost
Oh,
Barry. I hope he's okay. Um, is that like how to? Because they
mm.
won't put it on here. That's the only thing though. Then you would have to take it down. Hey, Netta's Nest, welcome.
Hey,
Thanks for coming
Nina.
in. We just lost one of our members. We had Barry up here.
No.
Oh,
He
um,
disappeared. I'll
he
go
just
grab
So
disappeared.
Netta's
what do you mean
link
is
here.
you would have to put it up and then take it down?
Because the members only stuff still shows. Like once you put it, I think for members only, I think it goes into catalog where other people can see it. Or did they change that? If they changed it and it's kind of privated, you could still keep it.
Yeah. I mean, we did the turkeys
Hey,
and the
Storms.
chickens. We just
But I
did
mean, did you show the whole thing of the?
no. I
Yeah,
mean, you can't.
that's what I mean. Like the full from beginning to end, how you do it.
Everything but, well, I mean, I got up close and explained how you do it.
Okay. Okay. I'll go back. I must have missed that video.
Yeah.
Oh, Kiva, you're
So
so
with
good.
it,
Put 'em on
would
everybody. Go
do
ahead.
you dispatch a turkey the same that you would do a chicken?
Pretty much.
Just
Yeah.
like except for it's like bigger. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's duck that's a little bit different though, right?
It's pretty much the same. It's just the details with the duck is that ducks and geese and stuff like that is that you the processing part is longer as far as the feathering and stuff like that. You really, I wouldn't ever
Oh,
recommend doing a duck or a geese without a plucker,
Oh,
Right.
okay.
because they take so long to. They've got so much feather, and you want to catch them kind of in a molting season or a season where they don't have the heavy down underneath. And so,
Right.
yeah,
hmm Got it.
Warmer weathers.
yeah.
Yeah, ducks, we have wild Muscovies here. Those will probably be the first thing that people go after.
Hmm.
And yeah.
Are you tired, Laura?
I
Are you
was
tired?
in bed and I couldn't sleep
Oh,
oh,
because I'm
okay.
excited because we're going to go get our stuff for our pigs tomorrow. We're not getting pigs tomorrow. We're getting like all the stuff to go put up our pig pens and stuff. And so,
did you type that, Carol?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Thought I was gonna have to kick some troll's butt.
Ooh.
Thought someone was trying to impersonate Carol.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
There can only be one.
Wow. Some of these people, it's like that make comments. Are they just there to be? It's not on me on my channel, but are they just there to be negative? Like this one channel that I went to, they have a tiny house and they traveled with their baby. And when the baby was smaller, they traveled in
hmm
this tiny
Mhm.
house. They go around, the whole thing was a very safe house. They built it from welded steel and everything. And the child is older now. And they kept saying, when we traveled, as in it's past tense. We're showing you this tiny house, but like we're not traveling with it anymore.
right.
Um, in their chat, hey, Rob Painless, good to see you. Um, in the chat, people are like, "Oh, that's not a very good life for a child. Where does the child sleep? And where did it?"
Key
Like,
word was when we travel.
yeah, that's what I kept saying. Did you miss it? And then, of course, somebody's like, "Oh, and if they unschool their kid," I'm like, "Where did they say they unschool their kid?
How come
Where
it's
did they even admit to home?" It's like, "Hello, trolls. Would you
What
please leave this
what about
person alone?"
summer when
Yeah.
kids don't go to school?
Oh, I know, because
Oh, those people
my
I know. And I've seen there's been some live streams. I just stopped watching altogether, and they're like the bigger channels.
mhm.
I stopped watching them because I couldn't stand to see the chat. The chat
Yeah,
was
the
just so
trolls are
mindless. I was
yeah,
like, I could
yeah,
feel my IQ dropping
yeah,
by
right.
5 points each time. It was just I'm going, duh, because
yeah.
I'm trying to
Wow.
figure out, are you there to troll? Or are you really that
Yeah,
clueless
are
about
you there
the
to support
subject?
or
Or
troll? Right?
no? And
Oh,
I
here we
just
go. I missed
Wow.
this
and what I
part.
do is I hide the chat. You have that option, so I hide the chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Until
that sounds so good, Duncan. And I've never even had wild turkey breast. That sounds like I was craving like fried chicken today. Like
Mm.
so bad.
Mm.
So bad.
There's this
And
place in Paris, Tennessee that it's just a gas station, but they sell these chicken fried. They just call them chicken strips, but they're literally
yeah.
like this big, and they're
Mhm.
breast, and it's so delicious. It's like better
Yummy.
than anything.
I love that kind of stuff. Nettis, I'm getting you because I think you're one of the people I did not have, and I see those. They look like mangoes. She's got mangoes on her page. That's one of my
On Netta's
favorite.
nest.
One of my favorite fruits is mangoes.
Yeah, I'd like to grow a
I
mango
don't think
tree
I have
someday.
Meadow's nest either.
You probably could in your zone. You could probably
Hmm.
push the zone. You could push the zone for it against
Yeah,
like a
but I
wall or something, and then bring it in. It would have to be a dwarf, of course. A dwarf one, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, what I would probably do is have a kind of greenhouse, like that's outdoor, indoor, so that it's
Mhm.
I can keep everything protected through the winter.
Oh, yeah.
Aw, that's
Okay.
nice.
Sorry, I'm clicking around and there we go. Okay. Now I have them open.
That's nice, Gear.
I don't know what's going on with our signal.
A little
Hold on.
Casanova
I'm
there.
behind, guys. Hold on.
Mm.
Just checking to see if
Aw,
he was here. Of course, he was here. I think he's still in the background. Not sure. Maybe he doesn't want to be found, Rob Bainless. Maybe he's hiding. I don't know. Laura said hi, but she was in another chat. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. Oh, she went over. Okay, I see. You moved around too, like I did. I was just coming over to say hi and hit the like on my co-streamers. Laura, we're streaming on all these channels. So next time, if you're up at night and you can co-stream
Yeah.
too.
That's cool.
Oh, Netta, where are you? Mine is bad. I've got a fungus on my young mango, and I actually want to sell it. I have one that's called the peach cobbler. It's a specialty hybrid, but find out later that it's a massive mango, and it is not great in my area because it can get more fungus. That's right. Okay, you're the 10A. For some reason I think I did subscribe to you and they unsubscribed me. Okay. Yeah, she's got a great garden. Yeah, because I think I even watched one of your videos and they unsubbed me.
You got to watch 100 nowadays.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
Oh, 50% off. That's awesome. Where was that? I'm going to have to watch that video.
I'm the same. I wasn't subscribed. There you go.
Oh,
you
no.
get my sub.
Yeah, got two followers tonight, right off the bat.
Mhm.
And I see that buttermilk pound cake while I'm on keto, girl. Yum.
No.
I know. Can't touch
Oh, wait a minute. Does she have a green stalk?
I don't know. She might.
Oh, you be quiet. I'm not talking to you.
Sorry. I'll just be quiet. It's not like it's my life or anything.
No, I'm talking to this. Oh my goodness.
Just finished last year. Oh, you did? Okay. Oh, I'm always on at this time, Rob. Are you a Friday streamer too? I didn't know that.
I thought there was about to be a fight here. It's like, oh no.
I'm not getting a notification if you stream on Friday. But then again, I'm usually not on until after 8:30. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping in, Rob.
Frenchies over here.
Appreciate the support. Yeah, you got some nice stuff, Netta. That looks so yummy. Do you know what kind of mango tree you have, Netta? Oh, there you go. Just ordered 2 more to assemble tomorrow. I have the Dollar Tree cheapies that I need to assemble. But I believe I have to bleach them because a rat got into my cabinet where they are.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Thanks, Garden Warrior. Thanks for popping in. Back to
okay.
work. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh and glue.
Geo. Yeah. Go, not glow.
Aw.
Geo.
See ya, Gear.
Thanks, Gear. No, he's saying goodbye to Rob. Back to work, Yu-Gi-Oh. I think he's staying here with us.
Duncan, what?
I saw that happen to the Wileys. They were only hours away from getting monetized and they had their subs and people just they took a lot of people away from them.
That happens to everybody though.
Well, but I mean like 300 to 400 subs.
Oh, really?
For them not being active.
I was fighting over like 80 for the longest time.
Oh, they just full on took 80?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Not recently, like when I hit 1,000.
Okay. Who knows when streamer.
But that was
a year ago. So Oh, of course you're eating a bowl of rice. You had to just say that, Rob. Well, I'm on keto. Thank you
You?
very much.
I would like
I'm
some
not gonna
rice.
do it. Oh, you have the can. Okay. Wait, did she plant a Kent mango or did she plant a Kent seed? Do you know which she planted years ago? Because if it's a Kent seed, it is now named after her. Whatever that tree comes up, it can be your mom's mango. It can be named after her.
That's so
Oh,
cool.
that's cool.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't mind. Hey, that would be much easier though, because my elevated bed is on its way out that I have. The wood has
What's that?
started to go to separate and go a different direction than the box. Like the box is here or here, and
Right.
the wood is like,
Right.
I'm going out here.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. So you're thinking
Morphing.
about getting some green stalks.
I don't know. I probably should put my janky ones together first. My Dollar Tree ones. See if I'll even use them first. Plus, it's like I don't want to fill that whole thing, each level on the Dollar Tree ones with soil. All that soil.
It is a lot of soil.
I'm thinking there's got to be something, maybe paper or something you can put in the middle to just
Well,
take up some
you
space.
could actually
Aluminum.
you
Aluminum
could
is not good though.
start
Go ahead.
building it up as a compost. Like, so you could put some newspaper, some peels and things like that to build in it,
Yeah.
and it will just, as long as you
Leaves.
have
Break
have
down.
a plenty of carbon in there, then it also won't stink. So as soon as your
Oh.
compost stinks, it's like add in some cardboard, add in some newspaper or anything like that. That will help with the smells.
Mhm.
Yes, it will.
Oh, bless her. 5 mango trees in your yard. Oh, I need to
I'm
talk to
jealous. Oh my
mom.
goodness.
Tomorrow they're giving away free trees, but we're only allowed to take one fruit tree, one native. But it's at like 9 a.m. at a big park here, so I'm not sure how that's going to go down. And I don't know if they choose the fruit tree for you or if you get to choose. I'm not sure. But I'm going to go and find out because it's free.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Free 99. Is that what we say? Free 99.
$3.99.
Not
Yeah,
even the
that's
99. It'll be like 99 cents maybe for my gas. I
And
don't
so
know.
it's not a dollar and a quarter store.
Nope. It's a community greening effort is what they're doing.
Oh,
So they're
Oh,
giving away
nice.
free fruit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
was happy.
Netta,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, darling.
No,
No, you go ahead.
no, my brain farted. It's okay. Really.
I was just gonna address
blame it on the menopause.
yeah, they do take away subs. They go through every
Phew.
so often just in case if they aren't legitimate subs. So they go
Yeah.
through, but at the same time, they also will sometimes just, you go, I sub to this person, I've commented, I've liked, and they will just remove you from a sub. Like I was,
Mhm.
I was sub to Homestead Aquarius, for over a year, and I go to his lives and I'm, comment on his stuff. And then there was one day I went and it was like, I am no longer subbed to him. So,
Yeah.
I think at times they do it legitimately, but I think at times the computer algorithm just, starts taking away people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I've
think
It
seen
so.
always seems close to when you're getting a paycheck.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, all of a sudden my
I've heard
subs.
others say that too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They clean.
they clean before your paychecks they send you to? They clean your subs?
Mm-hmm.
They're stinkers, man. What the heck? What is up with that? You have this great opportunity to make a little side hustle and
Mm-hmm.
the that the place you're making entertainment
everybody,
for is
There is a lot of hustling going for that side too. I'm telling you. So it's
right.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, like we everybody works ding dang hard,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just
Yep.
like it's
Yeah. I know. Yep. Yep.
Ding dang hard, you betcha.
You betcha.
Don't
Laura's
you?
been doing the ding dang hard for a while, you know.
Hmm.
What is your schedule, Laura? You with your videos? Because
It's usually every other day, but every once in a while I go every day.
oh my goodness,
Really?
how do you
Mhm.
do that?
Yeah, I
Do you
try to keep
stack?
up with them too.
Do you stack your videos at
Yeah.
all?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to teach a class on that. I need a class on that, please. How
It's
you do
easy.
that?
You just edit and
Shoot.
be persistent. It's hard when I it was hard when I had Jonah and I was doing it.
Yeah, I don't know how you did it with Jonah, and you were doing it. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to keep up with all of them. I could barely keep up with my life, and yet I'm on YouTube checking in on people watching their videos. Like I don't have to do nothing. Yeah, you got to pay attention to that, Netta, and they've taken hours for me too. They're just I know it changes, and they Diva explains it the best how they do the hours, but I've watched my hours scroll back, like go negative and stuff, and it's just so depressing. It's like,
Yeah, I've watched that too, but it's usually when a big video drops off that was old.
yeah, which they
No,
shouldn't do that to people. Like,
yeah.
really, I don't know. It's kind of like playing those games on Temu.
Hmm.
Don't get me started.
He and I and Pastor McQuarrie all playing. I think, but you got stuff, right? Didn't you win on one of them, Barry? Or no?
Yeah. Before I started playing with you all. I got one or two things,
Oh, they realized you were hooking up with friends, and so they really
and yeah, I've
rigged your
got like
game.
stuff in there. It's like you can get. It's like at 99.7% or some nonsense like that. I'm like that was last year. Okay, I
Wait,
don't
what?
have 1,000 friends that want to play this game with me. So
Okay, now, uh, how do you do that, Garrett? Did somebody tip you? Like, how does that work? Because I might start looking into TikTok more if you can make some money on TikTok. Didn't know. I thought you had to really be up there and, pushing it on TikTok to make a little money.
sorry, my friend, but I will not watch.
I know, on the clock. That's what we're supposed to call it, the
No,
clock app,
no
to
offense
not
to
get hit.
anybody that
Clock
uses
app.
it.
Clock
But I
channel.
just,
Yeah, clock app. Yeah, see, Duncan, you've been here for as long as I've been on too. And she
Hmm.
is loaded with great information. And she's the channel that I found out how to plant ginger on ages ago.
Yeah.
And I still suck at it. I still feel like I put ginger down into the ground and I get maybe equal amount back or less. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing something wrong. Is it just my humid is it just my really, really wet and humid climate? Like
It
maybe
might be.
that's it. I don't know. But I would yeah.
I can't. I'm just shocked, Laura, that because I just went and kind of scrolled through and it's like, you've got 10, 15. I know you need to have that at least an 8-minute video, but you got 10 and 15 and 12-minute videos. And it's like, oh my gosh, how
Yeah.
do you do a video every day of that length? That's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So
I
then
just
are you
film
shooting
everything.
some in one day? I didn't mean to interrupt that, but
Yeah.
that
Sometimes. Yeah.
so you've just got like jobs around
Hmm.
and you're letting it follow you basically and
Yeah.
shooting those 10 minutes. Okay.
Hmm.
But then you
That
have to
makes
go and edit it.
yes, the edited part is
Yeah.
what editor do you I noticed you is that a different app for the lettering that you have now? Is that
The lettering is it just added it to the app. That's
okay.
actually, I
Is it
push a
Film
button and it does
is it Filmora? Are you using Filmora?
no, I use, what do I use?
Not to get all up in your business and stuff, I'll just
No, um,
we're nosy like
hold
that.
on, I'll be right back. I can't remember.
we just want to succeed.
What?
Man,
Wait a
just
minute.
wanna
What?
Okay.
Who
That's
said
what I did
anything
wrong
about
then, Duncan. Probably I didn't plan it.
when did
And
we
it's
Hey,
say
on
growing what I
anything
eat.
about me hooking up?
Gardening Warrior. Hey, Grody, good to see you, man. Nice of you to come in. Thank you.
While Laura's hunting that up, washing dishes, turned off the water and hear Barry's hooking up
Let
with
me
friends.
see. Hold up.
What? When did we ever say that?
Say that again.
What?
Oh,
She said that she was washing dishes. She turned the water off and heard that I was hooking up with friends.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I missed that one.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
In sync.
Let me
What I
see.
use.
NSYNC. Do you have to pay for it?
In sync. Okay.
You can get a free version, but I pay just a little bit for it, like $15 a month.
Yeah, I would think you paid for it to get the lettering and stuff. That's an
Yeah,
upgrade.
I mean, I
on
literally
Tomorrow.
push a button and it does the captions for me.
It's so nice.
I do check them, but it's more reliable than the ones that's on YouTube.
Yes.
Yes.
YouTubes are very interesting sometimes. You suddenly are cursing sometimes and there's no curse words coming out of your mouth. I've seen that.
Exactly.
Like, excuse me? Yeah.
The one I always liked was
No.
like watching an Urban Explorer channel, and they're in a quiet spot in this abandoned building, and suddenly the closed captioning says music playing. There's no music playing. Applause.
Mhm.
There's nobody applauding. Like what?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I can't.
Yeah.
Brenda, I was going to pull over you have a wrench. Do you still have that up, the ginger video? I can't find it. So we can put that in the chat, how you did your ginger. Brenda still has a lot of content. I don't know if she, and she did put out some for this year too. But she's got some good content over on her channel.
Oh, thank you, Homestead Aquarius. I appreciate that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yep. Want to share
Just
each
gonna
other
grab
out. Let me make sure I've still got him, even though I did swing by his channel and after.
I've never met Growing What You Eat.
Oh yeah, he's great. Good channel. Good. Okay, I'm still sub. I'm gonna leave him up. I try to sometimes leave people up. It's on my laptop. It's easier so I can remember to go back around.
There we go.
Me,
So I put it up
you
on
mind
my
if I
channel
shout out
too
a
for
channel
people
real
that are on
quick?
mine.
Thank you.
Sorry.
What was up there?
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over. Maureen.
No, you're fine. We do that. It's fine.
No,
I
Go
try
ahead.
not to.
I wasn't
I
talking.
know.
We just keep doing it. Even now, we're going to continue to talk over one
Yes,
another.
it's fine. It's all right.
Okay, go.
Go ahead.
I wasn't saying anything.
I just wanted to shout out Angel's Crafty Halo, and she's
Oh
hanging
yeah,
out with the ladies,
Angel.
and she's also listening. So
Oh, thank you,
I want to shout them
Angel.
out.
Yes. I'll get hers. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, side chat. So the question tonight, if you're just coming in, is what are you looking forward to and panel planting this year in your garden? What would you not plant again that you have planted? Let me see.
Kohlrabi.
For in your garden or not?
Not in my garden again.
Okay, why? Why is that?
And why is
the
that?
pest pressure on it is crazy
Oh, okay.
in my area. Just, I mean, I couldn't. I had all kinds of stuff around it, just doing fine. It make a good. What in the world? I type in something and it shows it 3 times.
I don't know.
Because we're all co-streaming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're
I
on
don't
my
know how
channel
it's
and
doing
Maureen.
that. That's weird though that it does
Yeah,
3
that's
times.
weird.
It would be a good trap crop, but
I don't think
that's how
I don't know how it's doing that with yours, Laura, and it's not doing it with any of ours.
Probably because I'm not co-streaming.
No, that was the first time.
Maybe. That's weird. It's the first time anybody, that happened to. Crafty. Is it Angel's
Yeah, it
Crafty
didn't-
Halo?
Oh yeah, actually.
Yeah, it's here, I'll type it.
Oh, thank you, Barry. I was trying to grab it and do her link.
My
if
mouse
she's
died, so I
listening.
have to use the touchpad on my laptop.
I hate
I'm
that. I
not
know.
used to it yet.
I
I hate
have
touchpad.
an extension thing that sits on the side of my laptop, my Apple, because they gave you that whole two little tiny things. Whatever
Mhm.
the USB-C or something. The smaller one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's her channel. All
So,
right, Angel's Crafty. I can't find it. Like
so
when I go,
Carol,
what? Yes, dear.
I was saying that uh, Brenda said that that video was under live videos.
Oh, it was a
Oh,
lie
she
that we.
posted it.
Oh, good. Thank
How to
you,
plant
Brenda.
ginger and turmeric.
There you go.
Okay.
Netta, there's a great video on
Oh,
how to
that's
do
what I
it.
need to grow is turmeric.
Yeah, I need to grow
I
both
like
again
ginger
too.
too. Fresh ginger is just amazing.
Mm-hmm. And don't you know, I
Yes, it
forget
is.
that I have it. I keep it on my counter all the time and continually forget I have it to like, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
like
right.
make myself use it. I don't know why that's. Oh, I was
I think
wondering.
why it didn't come up for you, Carol.
What? I'm sorry. Yeah, I couldn't.
I'm
Hold.
going to share it from my side.
Okay, and then maybe I can grab it from there or something. I
Yeah.
don't know why it's doing that either.
Uh,
And I'm used to also searching on my phone. This is on my laptop, so the filters aren't coming up the same on here. Can't find my filters
Hmm.
that I
Oh,
usually
there's
use
Angel's
to say,
Angel's Craft
"Oh,
Halo.
bless you, Homestead Aquarius, thank you."
I'm gonna
And I
grab it and
swear I
put it
haven't
on
had a
my
gummy
journal.
tonight. I don't know. Whee! What was that?
guys, even if you're not in crafting, kind of give her a little bit of support there if you don't mind, because she's trying to get into it. She was just on another crafting live tonight, and I spent a little time on Messenger getting her set up, and she did
Thank
real
you.
good tonight. So
Oh, good.
they're
Oh,
pretty much
good.
doing
Good
like
for her.
Yeah.
an after chat, and she's got us pulled up. She's listening while she's chatting with them. So
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it, Angel.
Oh, that's nice.
That is very nice. All right, let me go to her channel. Oh, wait. That was Homestead Aquarius I clicked on instead.
See,
What the heck? Come on, my YouTube. Cut it out. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm still subbed. I watched. I'll go back and watch the rest of her shorts because I don't see. She doesn't have anything but shorts up right now.
she's working on it.
Okay. No, I'm not putting her down. Are you kidding me?
Oh no, I know you're not.
Yeah. But it's beautiful. I like everything, like the visuals on it.
hmm
I'll just watch the other ones too and give her that support.
and it's silly because this whole time she could have been using her laptop. Her phone gets really hot. That's why a lot of times when she's in my live, she'll have to drop down because she's got an older iPhone and it heats up.
Oh, okay.
So tonight or this evening we talked on Messenger and we
Mhm.
figured out that it was a security thing in Windows 10 that was keeping
Hey,
her
Bob.
camera from being shared on StreamYard.
Yeah.
We got that
Bob,
taken care of and everything started working.
I didn't know you were still here, Bob. I could have sent you the link to
Andrew, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Andrew.
Hold on. Okay. Oh, hey, Andrew. Northwest Coins. Good to see you. Whoops, I missed you. You pop. Ah! Pop, pop, pop. I don't know how people do it. Like with more people in the stream and the stream's going like this, like on StreamYard. It's like I would have to put on slow mode at, I don't know, 30 people or at
Can you
20.
imagine if you had like 1 million subs and you had to keep
No.
up with all of them?
I think now I see why they just wrench a bunch of people and they don't get to really tune in too
But
much of their chat.
sometimes even those mods kind of goof off and they don't pay attention. And you got people in there making stupid comments.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of those. I hate that where they're just trolling the chat.
Or they don't even have a clue what the topic is. They're just there to be, oh, look, a chat room popped up. Let's use it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's too, like, that's an unspoken rule now in my chat. If you're kind of not going to engage in the chat and just ramble on in my side chat, like just ramble all
Yeah.
your information about what's going on in your life and not connect with the group and with us
Mhm.
up here. I'm not going to be bringing up everything that you're saying because you're over here and we're
Yeah.
over here. And I
Doesn't
just,
make sense
yeah,
to.
it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. So it's not me being rude. It's just I don't want to with the conversation too much. But it's showing that you're not engaging, and I kind of
Mhm.
don't like that. It makes you seem selfish.
Right.
So sorry.
No,
And I'm not talking
no,
about
Andrew, that's not you.
questions. I'm not, it's not you, Andrew, at all. At all. Not you at all. I enjoy you coming in and you telling us about where you live because it's so foreign to me. No, you don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-mm.
usually tune in with what we're saying. You're not a troll.
Yeah.
You're just a professional creep, Bob. Okay. I know.
I'm
You're
not-
always says that. What's a troll?
I'm a weirdo.
I'm taking a loop.
That's
Okay.
what
I'm taking a
doing
loop break.
here.
Okay, you can have that. That's fine.
A loo break.
Wrong here.
I know, right? I'm a creep. That song definitely came to mind. Good one, Barry. Now it's stuck in my ear. No, I meant like we're talking about our gardens and it's fine, and we're talking about the seeds we would or wouldn't grow, and yeah, kind of be in the
Honestly,
same,
I
kind
just
of be in the same zone with us, like chill vibe a little bit,
So-
ask questions.
Even though you're in zone 7 or in your zone 10,
Yeah, yeah.
you know,
apparently
stay in
now
the
I'm in
same zone.
7A.
They're in 7A now. Yeah,
Yeah.
see, they changed Glenn's and then like didn't do nothing with mine at all. And I was so mad. I was like, well, not really, really mad. Just like, what?
Yeah. What?
Like,
Why is everybody changing but me?
and I'm hot as Hades down here during, they're my plants are dying. I need some help. Tell me what zone I'm in because it's not 10B. It's got to be like 11B, close to Hades or something. Something like that.
hmm
It's
Well,
like
you're closer to
folks
the
come in.
equator, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Umstead. They come in and just self promote and,
Yeah.
and it's selfish, and I won't play
Oh
that game.
yeah. That,
Well, when people do that on your panel too, it's not
Yeah.
really kind of cool.
No, it's not really great either.
I
Exactly.
mean, this group seems to be all about relationships with each other up here.
Yeah.
And
Mhm. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Oh no. Another one? Do you think they'll get it, Andrew? Andrew Northwest Coins, for those who don't know who are in my chat or watching this in replay, he lives up near the Arctic, or is it in the Arctic Circle? I always forget, Andrew, if you're like just outside or inside. And they have had polar bears kill people up there. And rightfully so, because they are like walking Big Mac trucks. They're huge.
yeah,
Huge.
they are.
Dinner plate size paws and scary with claws that are huge.
Yeah.
Bob
Terrifying.
is asking for the link.
Oh yeah, Bob, I'm sorry.
By email.
I didn't can you email it to him?
Yeah.
Thank you, Barry. I appreciate it. I was just doing that and I got sidetracked, Bob. I'm so sorry. My channel though, please. I come to promote. What?
Oh yeah. From a mountain lion, huh, Bob? It's very common in Washington for a person getting attacked.
Oh
by a
yeah.
lion,
That's
especially if they're on a bike.
wait, what wild animal did Pass see? I missed it. Pass, did you see a wild animal? Because I didn't see the post where it was. Alaska. Ugh. GT, I did send you the link in the email earlier. Oh, okay. You're in 8B, Georgia. Okay.
Oh wow.
That's a great, I would love to be in like an 8B. That's a good zone because you can do a lot. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I want to be in your zone because you can do mangoes.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you can watch them die of funguses because we always have mildew and funguses in our air. because it's so wet and moist down here.
Yeah.
Pedal pusher. Oh, I don't know if those are fighting words or a compliment in the garden community. Let's see, where am I? That's sad, but they are beautiful. Yeah, the polar bears are beautiful.
They are.
Oh, that is so terrifying. It just happened today. A second attack this year. They're too close to the peoples.
Mm-hmm.
Did they get it? I bet the guy died. That's horrible. Okay, Andrew answered me. He's below the Arctic Circle. Oh, and I'm so sorry, guys, in the other chat. Here's what Bob is saying. A woman got attacked today from mountain lion. It's a second. I think this
80
is
miles from the Arctic Circle. Wow.
I know that's close. And then Andrews. Sorry, forgot that I need to do that so you can see who I'm talking to and what we're talking about. That's horrible. Do you know if she made it, Bob? That's horrible. Oh, they'll be even more yikes scary because they'll be mama lions with babies.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right? My biggest threat is squirrels eating mangoes. That's a good threat. Just that
Yeah.
to have.
Yeah.
Carol, it's not letting me transfer that link from.
All right, Bob, I'm just going to drop it in the chat. And if anybody comes up, that is naughty, I'm just going to remove you from my chat.
Facebook made it a convoluted link, and it's.
Of course it did.
Google is no.
Right?
Sorry.
There we go. There
Yeah,
you
you have to pick it up from a little bit higher.
And Netta and you guys, also who was thinking, growing what I eat, you're welcome up. And Andrew, you've been in here long enough that we feel like we know you too.
Scan for sausages.
We'll just all get on the panel together and there'll be no people in
Nobody in the chat.
I wonder if that's ever happened.
Probably. Yep. It probably has.
Or they just get one visitor in the chat.
Yeah. And they're just all talking. But it's like kind of cool because it's like that group. What was that? Party line. Like the party line when we were younger. Let's see. Mountain lions are being. Oh, wow.
Maureen, your hair looks pretty.
Doesn't it look pretty?
Oh,
I love it. I love it when
so
her hair
pretty.
is down and curly now too and straight. I wish I never cut my hair. Yeah, I hope she recovers too from that.
Yeah,
That's
me too.
so frightening. Yeah. Soon the lions will have come. At that. Okay, here I am. I'm sorry, I was trying to find my place. Cousin. Oh. Whoa. Okay, Andrew's talking about a polar bear. His cousin got a 10-footer that was 800 pounds. I said nice, but after seeing the pic today, this bear is huge. So it might be even bigger.
Mm.
Okay. Oh, there he is.
Wait, Andrew?
GT in the house. Welcome, GT.
Hey, GT. Andrew, is that little piece of land between Russia and America? Or Russia and Alaska? Because there is like this tiny little island between the two land masses.
That's not meant for you, GT. It's just because I opened the panel link, so I have to scan in case I get a little smoky flash again.
Just awkward timing, GT.
I know, just very awkward timing. Sorry. Okay, Mama, you be in the chat still. Good. Girl, what I eat? Oh, hold on. How am I not? Let me see. Make sure it's down below. Oh, no, it's Bob. It's not a weenie. There we go. Hey,
not
Bob.
a weenie. Just a professional creep. I'm not a weenie.
Yeah.
That Bob, he's such a weenie.
He likes Chianti.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know it's not gardening, but I've said in the chat that wife likes to watch a little local news when she comes home, and then we sat there and had a snack together, and there's a lady up in the Olympic Peninsula got attacked by a cougar today, and she's alive, but she's like the cat got a hold of her face and
Yeah.
tore her
Oh, I
jaw
got.
because it was trying to strangle her.
Yeah.
Apparently there was another
Wow.
guy, a man
I just
earlier
I
that
just had a
is
troll just
gone.
pop up, so I might have to take that down. Hold on.
Okay.
Some guy named John White. I kicked him
John,
from the studio. Hold on. I'm looking
yeah.
for to
That's why
remove it.
last
Sorry.
summer when my neighbor lady went out hiking with her friends, I went over and handed her this to her. You know, put this
Yeah.
on your belt, please. Put it on your belt, please.
Mhm.
It's bear
Like bear
spray.
spray.
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
Yep.
Now the lady that was attacked today, she had 4 of her friends.
Oh
She's
no.
60 years old. They were in a group, and if she was alone, she'd gone. I mean, she'd be a
Hmm.
goner now, But yeah, when I used to go out hiking with my sons, all of us, all 4 of us, had a can of this on our belt, right there,
Yeah.
Mm.
without failure.
Pass, not yet. I will. But I already have one. I have one that sits. I know you're not trying to distract. She put that in for nerve pain for some of us with nerve pain. She sent
Mm.
it. Um, wow. Yeah, I would definitely be carrying a bear spray on me. Any place that has wildcats.
And none of them had any pepper spray or anything, so they had to beat on the cat, and
Oh,
and I guess they had to hold it down because it had a hold of her jaw. So
Mm.
they had to hold it down, but the cat
ooh,
got out and it's on the loose now. So it's like,
Yeah.
people, please,
wow.
please.
Growing what I eat is up to 100 different fruit trees, berries, tropical plants. The bad, I'm going to have to work cut out keeping it. Wait, I'm going to have my work. Yeah, you are. Yeah, cut out keeping it. What you're gonna? Yeah, you need a drip line or something.
Yeah.
That's a lot to stay on top of. That's but kudos to you, man. That's
I've
awesome.
been ordering drip line, like just pieces here and there,
Mm-hmm.
so that maybe someday I'll get it up.
Mm. You're doing a lot of work around your place, Laura.
Yeah.
I'm always
Oh,
happy to see your videos because
homestead.
you guys escaped Portland and you're setting
You
up your
ain't
new
right.
place. Man, I love that.
We are.
You ain't right, Homestead Aquarius.
It's a
Yeah,
lot of
that
work.
yeah, it is a lot of work. Your land, you got a lot of
Hmm.
land, and you just settling in. And over the last, is that been just a year?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
In a year, all that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And honestly, it looks like you've been there at least 2 or 3 years because it looks like home.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah,
I
that
know you
it's
still have a lot
well.
to do, but from my point of view, never being there in person,
Yeah.
what I
Hmm.
see on video, it's like you've been there for a while. Like just looking at the room behind you,
Yeah.
lived in.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
You
But that's
know,
how my husband and I are. Like we
yeah.
move somewhere, the boxes get packed, unpacked.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's put away.
Right
My
away, huh?
husband's very into organization and
Hmm.
so
Uh, that happened in Washington, right, Bob?
Yes,
Gardening
it did.
Warriors, like freaking.
Yeah, I put it in the side chat. Yes, Q. Yeah.
Okay, I
So
missed. I'm
that's
not there yet.
one person who's gone now, and the lady is still alive, but she's all torn up. So her
That's
face is all
horrible.
torn up.
yeah, that's horrible.
I'm seriously
Yes, I
considering.
saw that. It was Broward County, I believe. I think. Kia.
Mhm.
Yeah, horrible. The girl, one of them did. One survived. One survived. The other one died. They couldn't
That was
resuscitate.
the thing I was worried about when we hiked the trail. The Pacific Coast Trail is
Mhm.
the mountain lions.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, thanks for the tip on the neem oil, Laura. You're
Yeah.
that lady knows her stuff.
Yep,
I was
that's
out.
organic gardening. That's one
Uh-huh.
of the ones we count on
Hmm.
because not much else works.
Out
Go ahead.
pruning, doing light decorative pruning on my trees outside, and I noticed a little bit of leaf curl on one shrub. I don't know what the shrub is. It's uh, maybe it's a hydrangea. I'm not sure, but it had some leaf curl, so I gave it a blast of that
Hmm.
neem oil.
Mm. GT, so do you have the ones that you're excited about growing and then the ones that you will probably never grow again because either you just didn't like it or you didn't like having to babysit it? Oh, he's talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
I can wait. Wait, that's really good. I know, that's amazing, 100. Yes, ground cover, everything is in containers at the moment. See, that's what I'd love to keep mine in containers. My Barbados cherry broke loose, and I don't know if it'll survive because I tried to carefully remove it from the ground underneath its pot, and it didn't go so well.
Oh no.
Yeah, so maybe that's what I'll be getting tomorrow. A few more trees in the mail. Wow,
Right on. Right on.
that's awesome. Growing what I eat. I'm gonna come check out your trees. I can't wait to see those trees in springtime going off.
So the trees that
Mhm.
they give away, are they bare root or are they in
No, they're
pot?
potted. They're potted up. They don't do bare root
Oh,
here usually. They're potted because they do a lot of grafting because of our nematodes.
Mm-hmm.
So they're potted up, and you just get either a native non-fruiting plant or one fruiting, and that you might get two trees. It depends, I guess, on their how many people show up and what
Yeah.
they've got. I think on what they'll give away.
That's cool.
I would love it if nobody showed up and then I could take extra fruit trees.
There you go.
Oh,
That'd be nice.
yeah, that would be really great. You never know. Hey, those things could happen.
I hope so. I hope you can get a
Yep.
bunch of them.
Oh, thanks, Bob.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Okay, little Miss Clean, come to my house next, please. Get to work.
And then mine.
Make your rounds.
That's right.
Yeah.
Come to
Yeah,
mine
my-
too. I'll feed you well.
Oh,
My
yeah.
my list is growing for like I was taking some measurements. I'm going to get some pots and then some of those dollies for the pots, or strawberries and other things like that. I
Yeah.
just got to go
Yeah.
write measurements down and what and my list is growing and growing and growing. More seeds to get.
Oh,
That's
okay. My
Bob.
email you sent a pic. Okay, hold on, Andrew. I'll find it in just a second. So your Barbados, mine finally fruited, and that I figured out it fruited because it broke out of its pot growing what I eat, and I probably just killed it.
Mm.
Oh,
Probably just killed it. I was going to pot it, but I had waited for too long.
mm.
Oh, the free giveaways down here. You have to be a Palm Beach County resident, Netta. It's John Prince Park, I think. I have to check my phone. Let me see if I can get this off the email that Andrew sent. It's, I think, a picture of the polar
I'm
bear.
gonna step down, guys. I'm exhausted.
Okay, hon.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's getting really late.
Have
Have a good night, Laura. Thanks for coming up.
Good night, Laura.
Yep, check out Hedgehog's Homestead. I almost just went out.
You look tired, GT.
Well,
I am.
Hmm.
aw. Been working the
Is it-
hours, huh?
Yeah, I've been kicking my butt the last 2 days.
Mm-hmm. Your
Mm.
microphone is, I think, rolled in your shirt or somewhere
There
away
we go.
from.
There you go.
There we go.
Can you hear me better?
Better, much better.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And you look
So
you
you-
look like you look slimmer too.
Oh, it's just angles.
I got to get those angles. How do you do that? Oh, hi. Yeah, I was doing. Welcome, South Shore Sunshine. Can you imagine having to do a live in that position all like nights just to give yourself a good angle? So, what are you looking forward to this year
Yeah.
growing? Because I know you've got a lot, but I mean, what's like the happy dance one?
Strawberries, different varieties of raspberries. My fruit tree, the moose ate half of it, but
Oh,
he
no.
still. No, that's no. I had a responsibility. My responsibility was to take that fruit tray and put it away. I knew what I was supposed to do,
Oh.
but what I did is I moved it because I just put it in the bucket. It's in a 5 gallon bucket. I took it from the 5 gallon bucket. Let me go downstairs real quick.
Okay, yeah,
Wait a
make
minute.
sure
Can y'all
everything's
still
A
hear me?
okay.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I
So I
can hear.
took it from the 5 gallon. I took it from the 5 gallon bucket. I mean, I have it in a 5 gallon bucket, and I went outside. What about a week ago? And the moose had ate it. Had ate the top. So
I can't believe the moose
yeah.
did that to yours.
But but that
That's
but that
so Alaska. The moose came
but
and ate
what
my
that
Yeah.
lets me know is that the tree is alive.
Mm-hmm.
That means that it survived. That's I'm the type of person where I try to find a positive angle through the
Yes.
Right.
whatever
Yeah.
trauma I'm
Yeah.
going through or whatever.
Yeah.
I
But
get that.
yeah, so that means that I got 3 fruit trees to pot up, and I have some raised garden beds. I have 4 raised garden beds that I get to hook up, and
Heck.
yeah, yeah. So I'm ready for everything, but I haven't grown anything that I'm not excited about. Like
Yeah.
everything
That
worked out,
sounds
and when
like.
it didn't, hmm?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
the
was just gonna
things
say
that
that sounds
didn't,
like you. That's like, you're positive and you like love your seeds and your plants and it's like that's my baby.
because like the karabi, some of them didn't do as good, but it's like okay, I got to start them earlier. I don't like Brussels sprouts, but I'm gonna try it again. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited about everything that's about to come.
Brus-
That's
They're
about to
not
happen.
easy. I've heard Brussels sprouts take a long time. I am not seeing it, Andrew. I'm looking in both mine and it's not popping up. What you sent me in my email. I'm sorry. Might have been just like one letter or something off in it. It's because it's not. I'm gonna check. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to distract at all. Let me check my spam. Yeah, no. What? This is
Yeah. If you couldn't tell, he lives in Alaska. That's definitely an Alaska problem. A
I
moose
know,
ate
right?
my
I'm gonna ate
a
my fruit
moose
tree.
ate my tree. It's definitely Alaska.
And
While
Alaska.
she's
what was
looking for that,
Yeah, I can't find it,
go ahead.
Andrew. And my go ahead. I'm sorry. My Gmail also assigned it signed me out on my. Remember when I said some things weird? It signed me out of one of my accounts, and I'm like, I can't remember that
Mm.
password for that specific one right now. And I don't. Okay, sorry for the distraction.
Squirrel.
Yeah,
GT, you were going to say
exactly.
something?
It's by email, Wickershire. Sorry,
I
it's
can't
by
remember.
email tonight. Tomatoes, cherries. And it seems stunted now. Nothing, no bloom. Oh, that's so hard. That's what mine kind of did, but then it took off. It seems like it needs a really big pot to be happy because those roots were huge. I don't remember the size container growing what I eat, what I would call it. Um, it's definitely not 5. It's not 15. I was probably a 30-gallon or bigger it was in. So it definitely needed an up potting. But of course, I just like GT, like I knew what I was supposed to do, but I let it sit there. And then when I went to do what I was supposed to do, it was going crazy.
So Netta, like, is it just recent that you up potted it? Your Barbados cherries, like, or has it been a couple of years? Because I did find, like, with my Haskap berries, I up potted them last year, and if there was a berry, maybe,
Yeah.
and I thought I had killed it because I have it out in the front where it's just probably too hot for them, and it's in kind of the blueberry family, and but this spring I'm seeing all the leaves are already coming out, so I go, okay, I didn't kill it, and I would expect that I'm going to see some fruit on it this year.
Mm-hmm. It says for Barbados cherries. Let's see. Wait, no, that's not right. They're asking the flowers dropping, but yours not flowering. Hold on. Let's see. There could be a nutrient deficiency in the soil surrounding your tree. In order for any plant to make flowers, that's what we know. It needs phosphorus on all the fertilized, blah, blah, blah. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, how often? Barbados cherries develop into a thick, rounded canopy of fairly delicate foliage. Small pink flowers appear periodically from April to October. So we're not in the season right now where you would see them usually, and are followed by, let's see, about 1 month later by bright red tart tasting. They are very good once they. Mine took a long time to get to a flowering stage. So they must have potted mine right before I got it. And I don't know how many, a couple years I had it.
Yeah.
And then it,
Well, she said that she potted it maybe around past, October. So I would suspect that
oh,
it
that's out of
is going to
season.
just focus on rooting, as
Yeah,
Gear said,
rooting.
and
Yeah, it's rooting. Yeah.
so
But
it's like give it
yeah.
some time, and see what happens next October with it.
Yeah, it just needs time to grow its roots. That's what it's supposed to be doing. You don't want them to do that at the same time, like flowering and trying to grow roots, because then they can go into shock and die. But with the Barbados cherry, it was a little tricky, and you're not even in season. So if you did it past October, it's fruiting season is April. So hopefully it'll have time to root and you'll have flowers. Just have
But if
that
not,
phosphorus too.
it
Yeah.
might just be a year wait. I'm a
Yeah.
professional horticulturist because I've got my horticulturist doctorate on Google. So,
I'm just because I decided one day and went on YouTube, like, some of these other people, they just picked a profession and they suddenly were in.
I'm also a doctor. I'm also a lawyer.
I'm a nutritionist.
Yes, I've studied on Google and I've learned everything that I know.
Yeah.
Anything you need to ask me, I will know.
Right.
Just give me 5 minutes to look it up.
Maureen, you got to upgrade it a little bit. I studied at the University of YouTube.
Yes.
There we go.
University of YouTube. I did. Yeah, I don't have, I haven't written all the exams yet, so I don't have all the documentation on my wall. But.
Yeah.
And I'm a professional lobotomist. I tried everything on myself first.
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
You ought to sell a surgical kit, a lobotomy surgical kit, a home lobotomy surgical kit.
That, you know what? That's a perfect link to drop when you've got those trolls in the chat, very like underneath in the comments only, when you can drop a link. Like, here you go. You might want to look into this with that comment that you just left, that very negative. Please remove the negativity.
Yeah.
This might help. Yeah, Netta, it's usually always me with the plants. It's me. Even with the crazy weather we have down here, it's usually my human error that is causing the issue, or not having enough time to get out there and do the things I need to do. So, or not making the time when I do have the time, because it's like, I don't feel good. I don't wanna. I don't have my kid. I want to just sleep in. Daddy's got the baby. Yeah. So, yeah, I would be a dead homesteader right now if I had a homestead. I'd probably be dead. I wouldn't have enough food to eat.
You know how tough those people were who actually did that?
I do. My grandfather.
Resilient.
Very resilient.
Very
That's a great word. Yep. Oh, okay.
Bob, I was hoping you didn't have a fitted sheet over there folding. I was like, man, is he really going to try to figure this out?
I grow what I eat. We'll have to come over and see all those fruit trees. Thank you for coming in.
These are some of my wife's old uniforms, and I'm cutting them into shop rags.
Oh, okay. I thought she had a fitted sheet, man.
Yeah.
No.
Growing what I eat. Hold on one second. Growing what I eat. If you're still here, do something on
I don't
Barbados
wear a pointed
cherry.
hat or anything like that.
Yeah.
GT, I don't wear a pointed hat.
Oh,
I could dig it.
Yeah, I don't. No.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking that, but now that you said it, Bob, that you're folding white sheets. Yeah, no.
Oh no, I didn't even catch it either.
I didn't think
I just now caught it. No, I was talking about a fitted sheet to fold, like people be trying to fold it, and I just roll it up in a ball.
That's how I do it.
Yeah.
that
Not
goes
one
on
that's
the rack.
fitted to Gob. Yeah.
That goes on the
No.
rack on the top of the closet next to the other sheets. Kind of dink, done.
Yeah.
No, I don't iron stuff. No.
Moving right along.
Moving right along.
Right, Vincent? Right. I definitely wouldn't mind going back to school for something because I could actually say it's for real. But I don't know if you need that on YouTube. Quite a few fake ones out there. They're really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have neglected fruit tree children in the backyard. Yes, I know. Please don't call. What is it? Tree PS on me.
Greenpeace.
Tree Protective Services. We're
Yeah,
here.
tree
Don,
Take
make
the
another
trees.
division. Yeah, tree protective services.
We're here to take your
Yeah,
trees,
they come to
ma'am.
investigate. They come to investigate GT's fruit trees. And what
Yes,
did you do while the moose was eating your fruit trees?
exactly.
I let him finish. You see the size of those things?
He's a murder
Let him
horse.
finish.
I waited.
Right, the murder horses.
Yeah.
And then my mom, she was okay. So I pulled up and I was like, "Look, mom," because I was on the phone with her.
Yeah.
So I put it on video chat or video or whatever, and I said, "Accept it." She said, "I did." I said, "No, you did, mama." And she was like, "Oh, show me." I said, "Yes, mama, show me." So she pushed to show me, and she was like, "Oh, look at that!" And then
Aw.
she does daycare, so she told all the kids, "Look, y'all, look, it's a moose, it's a moose." And then I got closer and closer, and then she took it away from the kids. She's like, "Little man, you need to get away from there, okay?" And she got real serious, like she acted like she was gonna whoop me or something. I'm like, "Mama, okay." I said, "This is where I park at." She was like, "It's that close?" I was like, "Yes, it's in my yard that I work at." She was like, "What you gonna do?" I said, "Nothing. I'm not bothering it. It ain't gonna bother me." She was like, "Are you sure?" I said, "I know how to run fast enough, Mama, okay? I run and scream." She was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, baby, now." So that was pretty cool for her and the kids to
Yeah.
see that this morning.
Yeah.
So
I
she
thought
gave
she
you
was
that
like,
tone,
ahead,
like,
Yeah.
you're not too big to whoop.
yeah, she gave you the tone.
Mm.
She
Yeah.
will
I've
always
heard that
be your
before.
mom. She will
That's right.
always be your mom. Yep.
That's right.
Mhm.
I thought she was just like in case it got to PG-13 violence or something. She took it away from the children.
It's like a-
Oh, honey, you gotta get away. You gotta get away from that. I don't want the kids to see you getting kicked.
No, she was telling her boy. She was telling her
That's
baby,
right.
"You get away from that right now."
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Mhm.
right. That's right.
That's so cute.
There's nothing like seeing one of those moms come out when all the teenagers are creating havoc in the streets on some kind of festival, and you see that one mom coming out and slapping the crap out of the back side of their kid's head, like, "Get home! Go!" Yes, ma'am. We need more mamas like
We
you.
need a whole lot more of that in this world right now.
I agree.
Right. Yeah, right. Wouldn't it be great if we were watching one of those rallies where they're all dressed in black and you start seeing their mamas come out and be like, "I told you not to dress like that and leave the house."
I would love to see that, man.
You
What did I
can't.
tell you? I told you couldn't go.
That's
Mhm.
right.
Back home.
Can you imagine?
You put that
Oh my
brick down
gosh.
right now.
That's right.
I'm going to take that brick and
Yeah.
I'm going to use it on you.
That's
Yep.
right. That's
I
right.
told you not to play with fire. Now get home.
That's right.
Yeah. I think you'd see a lot of that come to an end real
That-
quick.
Really quick. Exactly. If the
Mhm.
parents could
Just
step
need the
in, but a
mom.
lot
Just
of
need the
them-
mamas to come.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Just a
Bring out
vigilant
the mamas, and
mother.
mamas will set it straight.
I
Mhm.
brought you into this world. I'll take you
Raise
out.
you better than this.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're gonna go over and meet
Absolutely.
Mr. Officer, and I'm gonna give him your name. And the next time you cause trouble, he can call me on the phone. Can you imagine? I would just stop those right away. I would stop those rallies right away.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Mhm.
I still have that visual in my head of that mama.
Bob, I had a question for you.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, sir.
Mhm.
So were there cell phones that were out in Washington State yesterday?
No.
I can't remember.
Weird.
Okay, it wasn't. It didn't. Okay,
No. They
All right.
looks like they
because
cut.
because
they cut.
I
Mhm. Look. Sorry, but looks like from the map that Laura presented.
Mhm.
Looks like
On her
the
channel.
southern East Coast and the southern West Coast, and then one dividing line right down the center of the U.S. This
Wow.
was very, very well planned. And
Yeah.
Laura, I was on. She was upset, so she went live, and I went and talked to her.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, yeah.
while she was trying to dial her husband's phone number, it was taking pictures of her on her iPhone at the same time.
That's
And
creepy.
and I said, this is intentional. And
Yes.
I think they're doing that to thousands of people, checking their physical reactions to what this hacker is doing. It wasn't
Mm.
no
Oh,
solar flare. It was not a solar flare.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was on another chat last night and they were talking about it, and they were on the V1 and she was
Mhm.
driving with her son. They're both on the same carrier
Mhm.
with their phone,
Yeah.
same kind of phone. And she had nothing. She had the SOS, but her son had
Yeah.
full bars and could use his. And so they were
Weird.
asking, like, did it affect anybody in
What's
Canada?
next?
Now
Come in.
we don't have we don't have the A, but I think we do have the V1 here. But
Okay.
and I just thought, you go Vancouver Island, like I'm just adjacent to Washington State, and it was like
Hmm.
wasn't affecting anybody. But I thought if it wasn't hitting Washington, then it's not hitting us too. When they're saying, "Oh, it's a solar flare," but I think somebody did say that one of the companies did come forth and say, "Oh, we were doing an update and it messed up and la la la," and that's why all the phones were down.
Of course, that's what they're going to say. I mean,
Yes.
especially when Laura's phone was taking pictures of her when she's trying to call out. It's like,
Yeah.
is that an update? Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know my friend with hers, what she does is she actually puts a piece of tape over her camera there. I said, "Well,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, I use my phone for recording." So,
Me too.
Next time that happens, and I'm sure it will,
You
probably on
know
a
it will.
bigger scale.
Wow.
No, it will.
wow.
That
That's scary.
remember that most phones can actually make a Wi-Fi call. So your phone number, your regular phone number, it's tied to your cell phone, could still make calls in and out.
Yeah. But look at what the
Remember,
Snooks is saying, Barry. I mean, read what it says. It
yeah,
says that's scary. Could
I
call
know.
everyone but his mom.
Yeah.
So somebody was in his phone
Oh,
or
wow.
had a program that just knocked
Mhm.
out the kids' mom's
Yeah.
Phone list or something.
contact.
Uh-huh.
That's
I
frightening.
understand that. And that but that's
Yeah.
why I throw that out there about the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
can
here we go.
that's
Look at
weird. That's weird. Well, I'll put it this way. As far as I know, all the AT&T phones, like especially if you buy one that's specifically from AT&T, like a prepay, or you went to the store and you bought it,
Yeah.
they offer that feature because AT&T bought like the rights to use other people's Wi-Fi services. So
Mhm.
I'm not going to say that that's going to be the solution every time, but I do know that when I can't hit the tower that's like 3 miles, but there's like a big mountain between me and that tower, my phone switches over to my Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would never have my Wi-Fi running because my laptop and another device are tied in directly. They're wired into my modem.
Okay.
But now that is an option to check
Mhm.
into if you look in your settings where you
Mhm.
pull it down. It doesn't matter if you have an iPhone or an Android.
Okay.
Go into your settings and look for the option Wi-Fi calls and
Yeah.
tick that so it's
Mhm.
active.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
might have a better chance of making a phone call as long as you've got Wi-Fi.
Mine was actually yeah, I put mine's always pretty much on that. It's on both. Unless I go into a store, sometimes I'll tick off my Wi-Fi completely because it pings.
Mm-hmm.
I made
That's how they track you.
a
Is
quick video the other day about that one where I was on the live with Laura, and I put 2 videos tagged below that refer to the Ohio Sheriff's Department, when he came back from the briefing in Washington, D.C. about this same
Yeah.
topic. And anyway, did a lady contact you, Barry? Because I shared out your channel with her because she was asking me about radios and things like
Wow.
that. And so I said, I can't help you, but I copied and pasted your channel to her. So her channel name is Disabled and Prepping.
I've
I'll get
seen her
back.
before.
I'll get back to it, Wickershire, in a minute.
She's around. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen any, but if it went into my spam folder, I could check in there. But most likely, if she can get, I mean, anybody can get my email address off my about page.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
not a
yeah.
problem.
Yeah, I gave her
Yeah.
your YouTube channel.
So
Okay.
Wow. You know what? On your channel, I'm not getting all of Snook's comments in my StreamYard to bring them up. I just saw it in your channel. This is what I'm going to read
Right.
it from
Yeah.
Steven. It says Oklahoma was hit, wouldn't let you even call 911. And then that was but her son was on the same plan. He could not call everyone but his mom. Couldn't make a Wi-Fi either. Very scary. Her burner phone and her regular phone wouldn't work. No calls in, no calls out. So weird. Just said SOS. I just subbed. I will check it out
Okay.
again.
And the
Yes,
S-
we all do gardening. Most of us all do gardening, Snooks.
and the SOS deal is actually an option that iPhone. This is where I have to give iPhone props.
I'm coming over to Divas.
Sometimes I give a little bit of hell over people using iPhones, but it really it's whatever works for you. But this is something I think that Apple did right, and that SOS feature is actually Laura showed this on her live the other day. It's you're using a satellite to make a phone call, but now it's probably straight to 911. Which, you know, if it's a
Oh.
bad situation, you need help, that's great. And it doesn't charge you
Right.
anything for using that service.
Yeah.
Right. So Snooks, were you on Bland's Promised Land Ranch last night on their live? Oh, okay.
That outage for
Yeah.
Laura lasted 6 hours, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is really weird. My husband's company actually runs on AT&T, a lot of it, and they were it was awful to start the morning like that. Thanks. Yeah, we're all pretty much gardening in our own way. So thank you. We appreciate it. It wasn't, I just sent the message to you. It's in our StreamYard, which is what we're streaming through, that blocked it. And the only thing I'm thinking is because that was where there was an incident not too long ago.
Right. Right. Did you see
It
the
was,
one
it
that
was
Gardening
long
Warrior
ago,
had-
but not long ago. What? I'm sorry.
Gardening Warrior had put, again, it came on mine. It says, did you see the little girl and boy that were digging on the beach? Did you
Yeah,
ever
I
see that?
responded to her.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
told her. I said one of them did live. The other one passed away.
Oh,
think
that was,
Huh?
okay, it was that one. Mhm.
Yeah, it was that one. It was in,
So I didn't know
in
if it
the
had
county.
come through or not.
Yeah, that one did.
Who in Oklahoma? Yeah, I don't think anybody here is from Oklahoma. I'm actually from Canada.
Oklahoma, we have Prep for It was in earlier today on my daytime. We have Trish is, I believe, Oklahoma. I think Wiley Living and Trish Wiley might be Oklahoma still. I'm
Gardner Josh is
and Garner Josh, but he hasn't been around.
yeah,
I've tried to get in touch with him. Okay,
Bob,
you're in okay.
Bob, I made a note of that in my notebook, so I'll look out for her. I've seen her on several channels before.
okay. Pretty cool lady. Yeah.
Wickershire answered the question that we were talking about earlier. He said he's excited for the Minnesota midget, cantaloupe, banana melon, and then Charlton Tales melon are the most excitement due to the size and flavor profile. And then
Wow.
regrets for him would no longer be growing any pumpkins larger than sugar pies. Anything else is too big and is a waste. Yeah, not used. Okay. Yeah, that
Yeah, I
was the
agree.
basic. Yeah, I agree too. I don't want a lot of vines on my ground with the snakes here, so I don't want to grow as the north. Yeah, I heard you got extra seeds, the candy roaster squash. That's cool. Yeah, I heard a while ago the candy roaster was good, like 3 or 4 years ago, and I still haven't tried it.
So
Okay.
Snooks, what makes it
Oh,
challenging
Trisha's
to
MO.
garden?
Okay, Trisha's not Oklahoma. Sorry, Trisha's in Oklahoma. That Wiley Living is Missouri. Sorry, I don't know why I had him in Oklahoma. Go ahead, Diva. Sorry.
So Snooks, why is it challenging to garden in Oklahoma? What are the things? Oh, so this is actually South Florida Sunshine's live, and
Mhm.
she streams for Friday evenings right now. She starts at 11:30 Eastern Standard, and then I will be doing a live tomorrow on Saturday, and I do mine at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I don't know where Oklahoma fits in there for if you're mountain or if you're because I'm in
Yeah.
Canada. I'm a Canadian.
Are they? Are you guys considered Central Time Zone, Snooks? We have 3 channels going off of StreamYard, and that's what I was saying. StreamYard's the streaming service I'm using, and that's where they cut. They wouldn't put Oklahoma got hit, and that is
Yeah.
controlling all of these channels right now. So I should be able to see everything.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So Central Time Zone. Okay. Oh, nice,
Yeah.
Billy.
So then you'd be at 9.
Mm-hmm. It would be nice.
Yeah, I think we all need to be doing a lot of seed saving
Yes,
this
I agree.
coming year where you
Yeah.
can't what
Oh,
you can.
Central. Did I say a
Mhm.
different word? Central.
Sure
Okay.
do.
That's fine. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Well,
Yeah, we have to
for GT, of course, seed saving, seeds. Somebody say seeds.
Someone saving some seeds.
That's
You
right.
don't want to save your seeds? I'll save your seeds.
Just need to drop
Mhm.
seeds in the chat. Oh, look, GT just came in.
Did
Like
popped out.
GT Junior bait. Somebody put seeds in the
Mhm.
chat. We need GT
He
here.
doesn't have to worry about going hungry because that moose is out there running around.
That's true too. You put a fruit tree out and get a moose.
Yeah, bait him in
Oh,
with fruit
it's-
trees.
There you go.
That's right. Snag
I
them
love
in.
that.
Fatten
Yep.
them up real good
Okay.
first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Snooks, you can look at Duncan's channel and Gear. They're in Missouri. I don't know how far Gear would be from you, but Duncan's saying you're just south of her in Missouri.
Oh.
To get some ideas of your zone. That's another thing. Like you garden to your zone. I need to get with people that have red dirt and lots of wind. Yeah, you do need something to block that wind when you're gardening out there. I know our friend Gardener Josh used to use his house and kind of garden right up against the house and use the house as kind of the wind block.
Oh yeah, that part of the country gets a lot of wind and
Yeah.
never stops. There's
Yeah.
nothing to stop it. It's just flat prairie.
So it's using the buildings that you have on your land to act as a windscreen, or planting something that could withstand that and act as a windscreen for you.
Copy.
But yeah, find out, Snooks, do you know your zone that you're in? Yes, Duncan has a channel. What?
Yeah, I just posted it on mine.
Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I think Snooks also said, I took a master gardening class here in Oklahoma. I worked with the OSU Extension Center.
Oh, well, heck. Shh.
We need to ask Snooks how to do stuff.
Yeah,
then that's what we need.
That's right. That's
We
what I
need
was
There
Snooks
you
to
go.
be
thinking.
here.
That's why my reaction was like, "What the? You can get with people. You got with the people.
Yeah.
You got.
Yeah,
Where are
yeah,
those
why not?
people?
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Connecting with people
Yeah.
who have
We
different
need
skills.
you.
That's right. We need you involved with us.
Mhm.
Like, share, subscribe, Snooks. And come on in
Like I did with
to this
Barry.
family right here.
Someone asked me about emergency
Right.
communications and radios. I don't know,
Yep.
but here's a guy who
Stormsville.
does. Yeah,
Here's somebody
here's a
that
guy who
does.
does.
See, that didn't show for me either, I don't
Appreciate
think.
it, Bob.
No problem, man.
That's what I
Anytime.
said too. I said the same thing, Barry. That we could learn it from you after that happened yesterday. Brick gets so
I
hot
think it-
and bakes the plant. Oh, well, then that is actually pushing your zone. If it does that, you can actually, those areas are a higher zone. So you can look for plants that are the next zone up or even maybe one more and try them out in that area where they're baking them, and also back it off a little bit because it's residual heat that's hitting the plants. And yeah, you're a master gardener and I feel ridiculous even saying these things to you, but that's
No,
from
no, no.
David the Good. That's from his book,
Yeah.
David the Good, Pushing the Zone. It's from a book
Right.
for us down
But-
here because we get a lot of that residual heat off our concrete block homes.
Yeah. Well, Snooks also said, girls, I took the 9-month course and I still suck.
You dashed all our hopes, Snooks.
But,
Oh,
every season is a learning experience. It doesn't matter
it is.
how
Yes, it
how
is.
It
you know
is.
Yeah,
experienced
we
you
learned
are.
that in broke. We learned that in broke gardeners that vermiculite is not organic. Yeah. Yep. Learned that from him. Yep.
I just put vermiculite with my onions and leeks.
They
What?
use it
What the
here
heck?
for, I know, they use it for carrots here. Yeah, they use it to break apart the ground and hold moisture and yeah.
You do your Maureen. You do your onions from seeds.
You know what? I suck at growing onions. And so, yes, this year I am trying seeds. I'm trying starts. I'm trying everything. And I would just like to get more than 2 onions bigger than this. That's my goal. But yeah, I did plant some onions and leeks from seed.
That's like such a husband thing to do.
Tell me the joke. I can't read it.
It says my
Oh, sorry.
husband says my husband says, "Wow, honey, did you attend a class?" When he looks at her plants and she's got her plants burning up next to the house. She's
Good night,
laughing.
Snacks. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. Appreciate
Well,
it.
you found the right group. We are
Yep.
the misfits of we grow successfully and we also kill everything successfully.
That's right. That's right. Stone cold
But
killer
we're not
plant.
quitters. But we don't quit. We just
No,
keep
we don't quit.
plant
That's the
some
most
more.
important part right there. Don't quit. Don't quit.
Mhm.
No matter what you're
Mhm.
doing, don't give up. Keep trying.
And that's our marigold man right there. Gear Grid in 19. And he gets really beautiful marigolds and he can sow, garden. You can sow. Come on.
Mhm.
Very humble of you. Yeah. Yeah,
saw
we
what
use the
I-
perlite. Go
I
ahead.
saw what Gear did last year to the corn that didn't grow well. It was a
Mhm.
murder scene. He had his hatchet out there, and it was a murder scene. Bad corn, bad.
Oh, hey, Cece.
Oh,
Yeah.
is CC in here? Hold on, I haven't gotten down there yet. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
she
can't
just came
seem to
in.
do onions
Yes,
either.
there you go. I've said that. I've told them, Gear. They don't. Nobody listens to me.
Huh? What'd you
Will it
say?
grow? Exactly. Will It Grow has a great onion video. Really, really great. You stinker. Very.
Yes. Yes, you've heard that.
Um,
I need to go
yeah,
and
that and Duncan
do
too
that
has
one.
all. She's what? I'm sorry. What? Duncan has tons of experience too, Snooks, and she's got some old videos. Poor woman out in the country, Missouri, and they sprayed her because she's near the crops.
Mm.
Yeah,
Ay.
yeah, she deals with that.
Wow.
But she's close to you,
Wow.
Snook, so she'll have some good insight for sure. Duncan 1900 Homestead
Yeah.
plant death.
I think I
exploding
put that
expert.
one.
There we
I
go.
did send That's
Yeah, I
true.
think you copied it. Yep, that's right.
Yeah, I
Well,
did. Yeah,
it's a
I think
failure
so.
for that poor little plant. It has no life. Hey, Cece, it's so good to see you, pretty lady.
Yeah, I have trouble with onions too, but it seems like I look all over the yard and there's like wild onions everywhere.
Wow.
I
You
would
like,
love that. That's a good problem to have if they're all edible. Awesome.
you look over okay, so the picture I shared earlier of the daffodils,
Thanks.
if you go
Right.
about 10 feet further, there's onions everywhere.
All right.
Huh.
Wow.
It's like
Pick
they're as
them.
plentiful as the flowers are. I just wish that was my property.
Right.
Well, it could be in the middle of the night with a shovel.
Oh,
It was. I'm sorry, but it was dark
and
outside. I got turned around.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
I'm not condoning this. Some of the things you hear on my channel are I'm not
Do, do,
responsible
do,
for.
do, do,
Disclaimer.
do,
Just a
do,
little disclaimer.
do,
Some of the
do, do,
guests may
do,
say
do,
things
do,
that I am not responsible for, nor do I agree with, especially murder. Okay.
do, do,
Thank you
do,
very much for coming in tonight.
do, 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 do.
Exactly, Maureen.
Marine's awesome.
I didn't hear a thing. Anything. Didn't hear.
I was just the background music while she was
Mhm.
doing her public
Big
service
disclaimer.
announcements.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Bunch,
Oh my gosh.
bunch of lunatics around this place.
You're a little loony. Well, it's also
Mhm.
almost 3.5 hours, and I have to get up in like 5 probably to go get those
You gotta
trees.
go get
And
your free tree. And are you
that's right.
taking your daughter with you so that you can maybe get 2? Oh,
Oh,
someone has
you
to
only
stick.
can get so many towards the house, like household. It's a household count, so they check your address or your, like driver's
Oh,
license. Thank you, Sweet Homestead Aquarius.
Okay,
With
I'm
the
gonna click
love
that
the
on.
onions. How to grow some awesome
I'm gonna
onions.
click that on.
Thank you, Gear, for mentioning him. If
But
I
Oh,
apparently me putting
Lord.
in vermiculite in my did I put vermiculite? Oh, I did put vermiculite.
yeah,
Dang it.
what? Not
Should I
vermiculite. Don't use not the vermiculite. You
I
want the
bet John just
I
perlite.
did use it.
The perlite.
I
I've
use
got to
perlite.
check my cabinet.
Perlite's
Yeah, perlite's fine. Not vermiculite. Vermiculite is mostly asbestos.
I bet John just yells at the onions and they grow out of fear.
Probably. Right. You ball up right now.
Bastard.
Dang bastard onions.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That might be John. That might be it. Yeah. Seems about right. CC knows. She probably heard him across the YouTubes saying that. But I want to say I appreciate everybody. Sorry, CC, that you just woke up and found us here. We have not gone to bed. But we're grateful you found us here. I'm just thinking this is embarrassing. She's just waking up. But yeah, appreciate y'all for showing up. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great night, and we'll see you hopefully at Marine's. We better at 10
Definitely.
later,
Eastern
later.
Wouldn't miss it.
Have a
tomorrow
good one,
night.
y'all.
Yep.
Trust
Have
the
a good night,
process.
YouTube. Thanks for coming up.
YouTube.
See you,
See you in the
Maureen.
streets.
See y'all.
See you
See you in YouTube.